start my recording, because I know we're also interested in that. Alright, so, you guys are in the basement of the brewery. You just finished killing off the spider and the rest of the bugs. I just brought the map up. There it is. So what are we doing?
Did we ever go down those stairs, or what happened?
The stairs were a ruin. They don't go anywhere.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to clarify that. Does that mean, like, that there's something blocking where you would go down the stairs, or...?
They don't go down, they go up.
Oh.
Remember you guys are in a basement?
Okay. I just assumed down for some reason. Okay.
Well,
Same.
I'm limited in the resources I use on the maps, so sometimes things don't look the way I want.
It's fine. I just assumed. That's all.
Have we raided the room yet? I can't remember.
No, we stopped, like, immediately after everything died.
Gotcha. I want to raid the room.
Okay.
Yeah. I would be looking around, too.
I want to look for stuff.
I'll look over here then.
Look for
Oh,
stuff.
look, we can move. That's so cool. We can move.
Are you doing investigation?
You can do an investigation or perception, depending on how in-depth you want to get into it.
Yeah, I want to look
I'll do
for good.
investigation.
I mean,
Right.
technically my perception is better. So, but I want to, like, I don't want to just look at stuff and be like, okay, I don't see anything. Like, if there's drawers, I want to go in the drawers. If there's,
Investigate.
Gotcha.
I got a 22 on my investigation.
Please.
Anybody else?
Yeah, no, so
I got a
I can see
21.
things. It's just not the brightest tool in the shed.
It's not the dullest either.
Okay, so you guys go searching through.
So where are you guys searching? Like, I know I see
Everywhere.
Thorn on the map. Oh, you're...
They're searching
Okay.
the room that you guys were fighting in, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to go through everything.
22.
I got a 21.
What are you hurt?
Okay, so, searching through the room, you find several intact potion vials and several scrolls. You find a total of...
Do they look to just be regular
So you find
potions, or are they magical?
you find a total of 4 potion vials. 2 of them you recognize immediately as healing potions because they look just like the other ones you've had. 2 of them are unfamiliar but the same, so it's like 2 unfamiliar potions. The scrolls, you find a total of 5 scrolls, but you don't know at a glance what they are.
Torek, Frank, I need your assistance.
Alright.
What are these scrolls that you would call them?
Let's take a look. Do an arcane check on them.
Sure.
Take that.
Standing there, looking over his shoulder. Can I do a check too?
Yeah, sure.
Was it Arcana?
Yep.
Or...
Yep.
Okay. Oh, nice. 22. Right.
I'm a bear right now, right? Did I end as a bear or did I drop it?
I think you dropped it.
You dropped it up to
I think
combat.
you dropped it,
You dropped
yeah.
it up to combat, I did.
I think you dropped it during combat at some point.
Yeah.
Because for some reason
Yeah.
I still have 3 temporary hit points, and I would only still have those if I was in my wild shape form.
Okay, I honestly don't remember. I'd have to go back and listen to the audio, and I don't think we want to waste time doing that right now.
No. Okay. It's fine. I'll just say, because if I had dropped it, I would have gotten rid of the temporary hit points. So I would say that I'm still there,
Thank you.
and so my investigation doesn't really count.
Okay.
Then I got
I don't know that a
22
bear can
anyway.
really investigate.
Okay. Anyway, those scrolls. You guys got very good rolls. So you
What
have...
did Tortic get?
12.
Oh,
Okay, so Defiance got a really good roll.
yeah, basically.
So you see that 2 of the scrolls are the same, and they are identify spells.
Okay.
One of
I
them...
don't know what that one is. Okay. This is a problem.
I love how new you are to everything. I just love it.
Literally in the name, identify.
I
What
know.
does that mean?
All right, let's not be mean.
No. I understand. Go on.
One of them is a detect magic scroll,
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
and the last one is a silent image scroll.
Okay. Wait. That's only 4.
Did I say 4 or 5?
You originally
You said
said 5.
5.
Did I say 5?
If it's 4, that's fine.
Nope.
Yeah, if
Nope.
it's
Nope.
4.
If I said 5, it's 5. The last one
Okay. Awesome.
is a darkness spell.
Oh,
I
I'm
cast
blushing.
magic missile.
Attack the darkness. Yes.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
John, I laughed so badly when I listened to that session. Oh my god. Sorry.
God.
What was that? The Creekdale 2?
No, that was the first
Creekdale
one.
1.
Oh, was that in the first one? I forget.
Because he was trying to decide what to cast, and he was like, I cast magic missile. It's kind of distracted, like, and you were like, into the darkness.
I can't resist. Whenever somebody says they're going to cast magic missile, I have to say that. Do you know what that's from?
Yes, I
Yes.
love it.
Okay,
I-
okay.
I've known about that since, like, since it came out.
I remember that when I was a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Anyway,
Anyway. Did Tortic get any of that?
I don't know what I know.
well, unless you... No, Tordek didn't figure out any of those.
Oh no!
It's only Defiance who knows what they
Having
are.
to explain, and I don't even know what I'm explaining. Oh god. Okay. That's a problem.
I mean, I think the majority of them are pretty self-explanatory.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
So I'm like watching over Tordek's shoulder and seeing Tordek apparently struggling a little bit. I'm gonna tell Thor, and I'm like, I kind of reach over Tordek and I grab the ones, the 2 of them. I'm like, these 2 help identify things, and I grab another one. Like, this one detects magic. This one, and I like pulling them from his hand. This one creates an image, and this one creates darkness. I think it creates darkness. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, honestly, this makes perfect sense. I mean, Tordek is just a cleric, whereas Defiance is the arcane trickster. And these are all arcane spells, not divine. So
Yup.
Ah, Defiance, what can you tell me of these vials that I found? The non-potion ones.
well, they are potions. They're just not healing.
Yeah,
Oh, well, yes.
The 2 that we don't immediately know. I mean, I would look at them, and do I roll anything, or do I just not know?
Yeah, roll an Arcana.
Roll Arcana. Okay, it's not gonna be as good, but it's a 7.
Yeah, you have no idea what these do. They are very warm, though, when you're holding them.
Good try.
I'm just gonna shrug and hand it back to him.
I got 5.
Alright, so nobody knows what these do.
Can Thorn attempt to try it?
I mean, yeah, if he wants to stare at them for a while and try and figure it out.
Sure. Let's just for the sake of it.
Nat 20.
No. Oh, 15.
No, he has no clue.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought I'd give it a try. Well, if there's no business left here, I believe there's a door that needs opening.
Wait, John, I actually wanted to look. I don't know if this is just like flavor on the image or whatever, but there's bookshelves. Like, are any of them? What kind of condition are they in?
They're old and crumbly.
Oh, okay. So would I be able to even see anything written on the spines that are showing, or?
Oh, you can read the spines. Some of them sound pretty interesting. There's like, a study of the stars and practical magic for the advanced wizard and so forth and so on. But as soon as you take one off the shelf and open it, the pages like crumble to dust.
Awesome. That's what I would do. I would do that to like one or two of them before I was like, oh, screw this. Okay.
Defiance, you're making a mess.
I don't see if they're any good.
So what's happening?
I'm just waiting on the rest of the group, yeah.
Oh, and you wanted to try that door again?
Ah, yes. I do want to try the door.
Oh god, he just ran off. Hey, going after it. You're good.
I just love picturing that where you're like, you want to try the door? Yes!
That's exactly what just happened. Meanwhile, Corey and Frederick are like, okay.
Like, what's happening?
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to this door, and I don't know if I formally inspected it last time, so I just want to I want to look around it too. Like, can I see any evidence of the trap itself, or?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her the help action.
Okay. Perception. Oh, I don't even need advantage. That was a nat 20 with a 23. Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever mechanism is connecting this puzzle to the trap is fully hidden either within the door or within the walls, and you can't see any part of it.
Awesome. Great.
Can I just try breaking the thing?
No, Thorn, don't do that.
Why not?
Because if you just start pressing buttons and we're standing right here, we'll fall. Both of us will fall.
I can throw a rock at it.
Mine just gives the biggest sigh ever.
If I could just break it, maybe it'll open.
It's a puzzle. Throw a rock at it.
I think you'd need a rather large rock to get through this door. If you were hoping to just break it down. I don't think there are any rocks that large down here.
I mean, I could just break the lock, not the door itself.
That brings up a good question, DM. Do we see, is there a visible lock?
No. We went over that last time. There's no visible locking mechanism other than the puzzle.
Yeah.
At that, Thorn just goes ahead and starts taking out his rope and just starts wrapping around Defiance. Alright, your plan then.
So what, you want me to keep pressing buttons randomly?
Yes.
Wait, that takes time. If I
I
get
could
it
just
wrong.
break it. I could just break it.
Yes, exactly. You could break it. And if you break it, the mechanism that's causing this to be locked might not unlock ever. Don't break it.
Fine.
I can't just press buttons.
Corey. Any ideas on your part?
I still think we go with my original plan of tying a rope around her waist, her mage handing it, and then while she's
Oh, I already
dangling
did
there
that.
above the... Well, no, because what we did was we let her press one, and then as soon as she fell, we pulled her back up. I think she needs to use her mage hand and press another one and see what happens.
As she's dangling?
Yeah, as she's just dangling there.
You want me to just dangle that drop beneath me.
But perhaps, actually, Corey, couldn't you just turn into some sort of creature and you could just keep hitting the button over and over again?
Still doesn't solve if we hit the wrong button, the floor gives out and we have to wait 10 minutes.
Well, technically, I've used my second wild shape, turning into a bear. So I guess if I'm talking to y'all, I've dropped my bear form. I used my second wild shape to turn into a bear for the fight. So I don't have any more wild shape unless we wait an hour.
I'm not
Short
waiting
rest.
an hour.
Well, no, that brings up a good point.
could-
We don't know what's
Oh,
beyond.
Tordik, what were you saying?
I could summon a familiar to try to play him with it, but that takes an hour to cast.
What?
Familiar?
Aren't you familiar
Small
with
creature.
that, Thorn?
Was that a pun? Hold on, was that a pun?
That was a really bad pun.
Oh my god,
I'm just so poking fun to seeing if Thorn gets it.
No, I'm not familiar with a familiar. I see what you did there. That's good. That is a good. But, Tordik, explain, what is a familiar?
It's like a pet. A little pet.
Okay. Would it be able to touch the wall?
If it was flying, I think it could touch the buttons, okay? And then if it dropped, it wouldn't fall.
Splendid. I say we do it.
Kind of an animal.
Can I do an owl? Owl be able to? I think I'll be able to do it.
So let's remember, you guys are underground in a basement right now. If you cast Find Familiar down here, you're going to get something that's going to live down here.
Is that how that?
One of the insects that were crawling on the walls.
Well, like a spider?
No, the
Which would not be strong enough to press a button anyway.
the caterpillar.
I don't know if that's an option.
No.
So I'm looking at the Find Familiar thing. It doesn't say it has to be from outside. You just summon one. It's like a spiritual one. It's not the actual animal. It's the spirit essence that turned into an animal.
Okay.
Fey version, but
Okay, before you do that, I think it's worth noting that we have no idea what's on the other side of this door. Are we ready to potentially find more creatures and fight them?
I believe the question is, are you prepared to fight them?
Oh, I give him a withering look at that.
oh,
On. I know, I don't even have
you could always you always heal up. First.
Well, perhaps if I had some time to rest, I might be better able to confront whatever might be in that room.
And if we had time to rest, I would have both of my wild shapes back.
I believe he has to take an hour anyway, so I think that will be the best course of action.
I was ready to rest. I immediately sit down on the ground
Yep,
and
same. I'm
rest
like,
my head against the wall.
yep,
Okay.
I'm just
not even
reclining
gonna be
against the
able to
wall.
you can sure rest.
I guess I'll cast that if it's alright. Just look at that. Owl out of that.
I'll use
Sure.
you. I know what? Why not? We'll use a D8.
Oh yeah, that's the point. I'm gonna be doing that.
Well, I'm only 5 hit points down, so.
Must
But
be
I
nice.
guess I'll go ahead and do it just in case.
Must be nice.
Well, when you're a bear and the bear absorbs 36 points of damage for you.
Wait, isn't your hit die a D10
Yeah, it's pretty
defiance? You're a rogue.
No, I have a D8.
I thought rogues had a D10.
Nope.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
How do I?
I didn't need that many, but that works.
I don't know what I cast last time. I know I have one spell.
You have 11 points.
Wait, when you roll your hit die for your short rest, you get not just the die, but you also get your Constitution modifier?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that. It just...
What it says. It tells you how to do
Are
it.
you not?
It says
Are you not using
1d8
Beyond?
plus.
Yeah, no, I was trying to use Beyond, but I've never actually done that with a short rest on D&D Beyond, so I just kind of fudged it and, yeah, realized afterwards.
Okay.
I was just like, I'm gonna roll a D8, and then I realized I could actually just, like, short rest. So...
Hey, I can wild shape again!
Ooh, I got the max. Regain 15 hit points.
Oh, dang! I got 2 extra spells
Yeah, you're a druid.
slots
Druids are
at level
broken.
2. And I have 4 spell slots at level 1. Oh, I'm so prepared. Let's do this. And I got a new cantrip. It's amazing. I'm excited to use it.
So while we're doing this, I don't even know what did Tordik tell us what he's,
I think
summoning?
he said an owl.
Yeah.
Is that what you decided?
Right,
Oh,
so you three get a short rest. He's spending this time casting a spell, so he does not benefit from a short rest.
Ooh, that's not great.
He's the healer. He's got this.
Yeah, but he's the most down now, I think, HP wise. Yeah.
We have healing potions.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. I would give because I got 2. I would give one of them to him after he finished and be like, "Here, I believe this is for you."
I mean, he still
Did-
has one from when we all got one.
He does.
Yeah, because remember we found 5 health potions. Each of us took one, and then he kept the extra. And I don't think he's used it on.
Defiance, did you fix your HP in D&D Beyond?
It could be wrong.
I was just gonna ask that when they were done talking. It's on my D&D Beyond page that I changed it, but it's still showing up wrong.
Yeah, I was just saying your token isn't showing.
I don't know what. It's probably because I didn't actually do the short rest properly, like I said. So let me just fudge stuff around a little bit.
There we go.
Work.
It's fixed.
So I'm just gonna hold on to
Thank
both the
you.
healing potions. And John, can I just put unknown potion
Yep.
as the other 2 that I found?
Yep.
So,
Okay.
who's getting all that stuff?
I'm
Thorn
just holding it.
is taking all of the potions and scrolls.
I'm just holding it until someone needs one. They're like, "Hey, I want that." Thorn's probably not gonna object to that.
Towards a pack
Yeah.
mule.
I don't. I mean, no, I totally stole those scrolls from out of Tordek's hand, so I'm currently holding the scrolls.
By all means.
Okay, so an hour goes by. The short rest is over. Tordek has his familiar. What's happening?
I'm waiting.
What buttons should we start?
Alright, so I'm going to swap us
Very
over.
good question, because we can't just push buttons indefinitely.
I'm going to swap us over to the puzzle screen here.
Sure we can.
No? God damn it.
Alright, so we're all far enough back. So I took Owl. Looking at the poem here.
Yeah, where's the... Oh,
I have,
I have
it's
the
in the
poem
maps
up.
and handout.
3 roses laid upon the bower, a sword for thee who cuts the flower, a crown, a dove,
So-
most noble race, thy bones make sacred this dread place.
So that's the reason I'm thinking that this one would be the
thank you for the
First
excellent
one.
reading, Tori.
Ah, you're welcome.
That's sarcasm.
Is there any other way for me to be?
You're right.
So, okay, alright. Can we do this one first? You guys think? Click it with the owl.
I believe I trust your judgment.
Alright, I'll use the owl. The click.
We're all
Okay,
well
so-
back beyond the
Here's the deal with the
where
owl.
door's gonna-
Owls cannot hover, so this thing has to basically like fly at the door and hit it with its beak to push a button, and then kind of back wing away from it.
Would that do damage?
No, I'm not going to do damage to your familiar. I'm just letting you know how this is going to work.
Okay.
Just in case you thought he was just like hovering in front of the button, pecking at it.
Oh,
All right. So, hang on a second. Don't move your token. This is the one you pressed?
yeah.
Yeah. So the owl goes over, presses it with its beak, and the floor drops.
Okay.
I think that's the wrong one.
Okay.
Thank you, Thorn. We wouldn't have known otherwise.
Alright.
Now we have to wait.
then-
10 minutes for the floor to restore to try again.
No, I think we just press another button. See
I
what
want to say,
happens.
DM, does it lock? If
You guys haven't tried.
We haven't tried.
Oh, this.
I'm
You
just-
think this would be the power?
That's what I'm saying. We haven't tried. As soon as the floor falls out, we stop pressing buttons. Press another button.
This one.
So there's a click, and nothing seems to happen.
And then a sword that cuts. Maybe this one.
There's another click.
And the dove. Maybe this one.
Click.
Noble. This one.
Click.
Where I kind of get stuck. Thigh bones. Click.
Yep. Click.
just hit all.
Sacred Judge Place.
Concentrate. I'm like intently watching this.
I think what a Sacred Dread Place would be. This. I don't know what this is.
Another click.
And then... Oh, shoot.
What about this one? What if it pressed that one that I'm on?
Click.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I press that one.
Okay, so about 10 minutes go by, and the floor slowly resets itself.
Okay.
You guys have no idea how frustrating it is to not just give you the answer.
Oh, I understand.
Oh man.
So,
I
John,
still want to
when-
ask how close I was, but I want to know.
You weren't.
You said the flowers, is basically the wheat.
Yes.
stalks.
Yeah, that's a limitation of the art.
That's fine. I'm just curious. If it was actually a picture of flowers, is each tile a picture of one flower?
Yes.
Or of 3 flowers?
One flower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
a difference. Okay.
Exactly.
What makes it different? Oh, we're cutting up.
The pictures of flowers that in this actual picture it's like 2 wheat shafts. It's actually a picture of a single flower.
Okay.
It's not a picture of 3 flowers. Each tile is just 1 flower. So
What about this column here? This one has 3 flowers. 1, 2, 3. So if we were to press the 3 flowers and then the sword, and then it goes a crown, a dove, most noble race. So a crown, a dove. Now the only thing is that it doesn't have bones. Maybe we don't need to press bones.
yes, we do.
But what if we did it in this order? So like flower, 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 sword, the crown X, crown, dove.
The last line is bones. I'm pretty sure bones are included.
Yeah.
Okay, since you guys have been doing this long enough now, you can make intelligence checks for hints if you would like.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm making an intelligence check.
Say,
We'll let the smart people do that.
intelligence. Oh, it is strength.
I have no.
Wow.
I rolled a
I
natural
also
one, got a 9. Oh, I rolled a 7 and got a 9.
Alrighty then.
Divine,
I got. No, I got a 6. I'm so dumb today.
Kodak, please don't make Thorn try this. Please
Alright, I'm
don't.
gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it real quick.
Oh my.
Got a 15.
Alright.
Oh,
So, here's the thing. This is a little bit of a metagamey hint, just because otherwise I'm not sure you guys will figure this out. This puzzle is actually adapted from a floor puzzle, so it's meant to be walked across.
I told. What the?
Oh.
No, but no. Let's hit one at a time. Let's touch all. No, you said no to Thorn. Keep that in mind. I want you to remember that.
Oh, goodness.
So try and think of it that way, and that might help.
Well, even a floor puzzle, you can't press all of them at the same time.
No, but what?
Press them in
No. It's not about pressing them all at the same time. It's about walking on tiles in a specific order. And so,
Okay.
where your characters are standing would be the entrance to the room.
Okay. Alright.
Wait, so we're supposed to walk on the floor?
No.
Like I said, the puzzle's adapted from a floor puzzle. I used it as a door lock. I was thinking about this past couple of weeks, going, I think that might make it almost impossible to solve without knowing that.
I think we were getting.
From what I understand of a floor puzzle, you step on the correct one, and it remains recessed as you step to the next one. And if you step to the next one, then obviously you flip the track.
If it's wrong, yeah.
Okay, so what we need to do is press all of the buttons until one of them stays down.
That's gonna take too long.
But
I think you guys are complicating this.
If you try to do that, I
Floor
fight
puzzle.
you.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
it might be this
Two,
one,
three.
2, 3 flowers, and the crown. And that's where I get stuck.
Question.
How long would it feasibly take the owl to press every single button? If we were to just go, like, by row, so if we were to go like this, how long would it take for the owl to press every single button until one of them recesses? You don't have to tell me, and you can just go based on, like, pressing every single button, because I don't want you to give away the first tile. But everyone seems to think it's going to take forever for it to press every single button, but I don't think it would necessarily.
It's going to take like at least 20-25 minutes.
Okay. I mean, at this point, if we just start at one end and we press every single button, we're bound to hit the first one eventually.
Well, if it's the floor tile, it's got to be this one or this one for the first one. Sorry. The flower is the first
Okay,
one.
so just to help you guys out, you're starting on the bottom row. Your first button is on the bottom row.
Okay, so
I
press
was
one of
been thinking that.
these.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Yeah, I hear it too. I don't think it's me though. Might be.
No,
If it's
I
me,
hear a
let me know.
fan.
Oh.
I hear a fan.
Is that what that is? Is it a fan? Now it stopped. Okay. Yep, and now there it is again.
That.
Is that you,
I
Eric?
keep hearing a fan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's my AC unit.
Oh, that must be what it is. Yep.
Doing it.
It must be the AC.
Alright.
It cooled off enough here that I could turn mine off.
So,
Now press this one.
no.
Maybe that's better, maybe.
I think, wait, let me just go through it again.
Flower, 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 sword, crown. Hey, what about this? So,
Yep.
flower, flower, flower,
Yep.
sword,
No.
crown, dove,
That,
flower,
That's-
flower, flower.
You're just bouncing all over the map. I can't see what you're actually pressing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think I know where she's going.
Right, so that's the first flower. 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 Sword. Crown. Of. Stones.
Do you want to have the owl press those buttons?
Or it even could start here and do the same path going here.
And that's
Yeah,
yeah,
I could
that's
try- I
another
could-
possibility.
Do that pattern with the owl. I'm gonna try that. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so you try the pattern that Corey just defined.
Okay.
So as you do, each button depresses and remains depressed, and when you finish, the door rumbles and opens.
Oh no!
Good job,
Okay.
Corey.
Good job.
Okay,
No, it opened.
immediately, like, I'm just be like, I'm gonna, like, look specifically at the door, like, no one go in there. And I am going to slowly,
What?
what?
No, you don't want us to go in the place that we've been waiting an hour to go into.
We need to make sure it's safe first.
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
gonna start going up to the door.
Right, so the door swings open, you look inside, and you see this.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm looking around for anything, any
So
signs of
there's
anything living.
these two statues on the walls, what looks to be a stone casket and a large chest.
Okay. The main thing is, I just don't see anything that looks alive.
Make a perception check if you want to.
Okay, and I'd like to specify that I am looking on the ceiling this time.
Okay.
Perception is...
You're not gonna look like
No!
are you?
God damn it, I got an 11.
You don't see anything moving.
It looks like
Oh, great.
Perception.
So I'm just gonna, like... Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
hold airwell up.
I got a natural one.
Looks safe.
okay. All right.
Is the coast clear?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Probably.
It's there. It's clear, Thorn. Why don't you head in for us?
Ah,
To be honest, I'm just
so
letting him
I'm
do
just
it.
gonna I'm just gonna stand right there and I'm going to do a perception check.
Oh my god. Are you...
No, I'm
standing on
proficient
top
in
of
this.
me?
Yes.
No, I kind of just pushed you out of the way.
I'm
That's...
proficient in it.
So
So
weird.
we got an accurate what?
17.
There you go.
Yeah, 17.
You see nothing threatening.
I think we're
Come on,
fine.
Thorn.
All right.
Lauren? Yeah, you're gonna walk in and, does
I
anything
love how we
happen?
pause shortly in the room, like we're waiting for something to fall from the ceiling.
Now I'm waiting. Defiance, if you want to check your
I'm gonna look at the
chest,
chest.
I
Is it
recommend
trapped?
doing it now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
That's why I
gonna
said
look...
defiance.
I'm gonna look at the, you know, in
Okay.
the chest. Does it look...
The chest is very obviously locked. If you want to check for traps, I need an investigation.
Hells yeah. Okay.
I'll give her advantage because I said that I wanted to look for, but she's the rogue, so I'll let her do the investigation check. But I will help her look.
Okay. Well, I am very glad that you are helping me. It still didn't help. Oh my god! 6.
It doesn't look trapped.
Y'all.
Awesome. Hey, Defiance, you want to unlock this chest? And I move away.
And I
Oh, wait,
also
why'd you
moved
back
back.
towards me?
I also moved back. Was it? Wait. So this is what? Is this 5 feet away from it?
Yeah.
Or is this 5 feet away from it?
That's 5 feet away from it.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going back all the way to here.
What are you doing?
I go with her.
I'm going to open it, Dawn. Step back, just in case.
So the chest is locked.
Okay.
I know. I'm going to.
I know what she's doing.
I'm gonna use my mage hand to try to.
Yeah, absolutely not. Mage hand does not have the fine control to pick a lock.
Allow you to do.
Wait.
No, she has mage hand ledgerman. It's
Yeah.
different.
I can do that. I can attempt to do it.
You have what now?
I forgot about. Nope, it's Arcane Trickster's really cool ability.
Oh, okay.
Anything a rogue can do that involves like picking a lock or anything, the mage hand can do it.
Oh,
I'll just read the thing.
I was not aware. Okay.
So when you cast Mage Hand, blah 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 blah, you can use these to pick locks and disarm traps at range.
Go for it.
I'm going to attempt to pick the lock with my thieves' tools at a range. I'm going to. Tordek, you may want to step back. Just in case. And I'm going to use my thieves' tools. How do I've never used them before.
You know what? I've never done lockpicking in 5th edition, so...
I was just a sleight of hand, maybe? Or, I don't know.
Yeah, there used to...
Just roll like you would with your thieves' tools.
Yeah, how do I...
Yeah,
I mean,
see, there used to be a lockpick skill. There isn't one in 5th edition.
Yeah.
You get sleight of hand.
Like proficiency bonus.
Sleight of hand seems like the most likely
And
candidate.
to add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks. And
Right,
it
but
would
what's...
be sleight of hand.
It would be sleight of hand. That made the most sense, so...
So whatever your sleight of hand is, so you do a 20 plus your ability check, and then you add proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Yep,
well,
it even said...
clarify.
Okay, yep. It even says under sleight of hand that it's used for picking locks.
Yeah. I just want to clarify, I have proficiency in sleight of hand, so do I
Oh,
add... my
actually,
proficiency
hang on,
bonus
hang on,
or-
hang on 1 second. I'm reading through here. Picking a lock is just a straight dexterity check.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that
Yeah,
makes
picking
it
locks,
then.
disabling traps, tying up prisoners, wriggling free of bonds. These are all just straight dexterity checks.
Alright then.
But you get
Then
to add your proficiency bonus.
Yes,
Because
you get to add your proficiency.
So I got 17.
Alright, so you do a little fiddling with the thieves' tools and click, and the lock comes undone, and the lid kind of pops a little bit because it's open now.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to it and see what's inside.
I'm gonna go with her.
Don't die.
I walk up with her.
Wasn't planning on it.
You open the lid and die.
And it actually is a mimic.
As far as you hold.
Alright, so you throw the lid of this chest back, and inside, as soon as the lid goes back, it snaps off because the wood and hinges and everything are so old. And inside you find a somewhat decaying bag full of 50 gold coins. You find what appears to be a giant ceramic jug, like one of those old moonshine jugs. And folded up under the jug is a purple cloak with silver trim.
Is it safe to come in now?
Wait, don't tell him.
Oh, sorry.
So it's...
Yeah, it's fine, Thorn.
No, it's
Come
not
in.
safe.
Are we in danger?
Wow.
Ask Defiance. She knows whether it's safe or not.
It's as safe as it'll ever be. How big is the jug?
Like I said, it's like one of those old moonshine jugs, so it's a good size.
Okay, is it, does it, I'm gonna pick it up. Does it seem to have anything in it?
It sounds like there's something sloshing in it.
Okay. I kind of, like, hold it up to the group. I'm like,
So it does have a cork in it.
yeah, I'm gonna, like, I think there's something in it. Should I open it?
Yes.
Not you, Thorn. I look at you.
I would be really careful. Like, definitely don't drink it.
I
But,
wasn't
yeah,
planning
you
on
could open it.
drinking it.
Yeah, you could
Well,
open
Alright.
I mean,
Not Thorn.
Thorn would drink it, so.
I'm gonna pop the
Hey.
cork off.
Okay, so you pop the cork off, and it has no smell.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna, like, look inside to...
It's dark inside.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Pull some out.
Hang on. Hang on.
No, we don't know what it is.
Maybe the dwarf up top will know.
Can I? Okay. I can do, before I cast this, I can do produce flame and like hold it over.
No. Holy shit.
If you want me to.
Mysterious liquid, produce flame!
What kind of plan
Well,
was
stay
that?
inside the jug. It's like a flashlight.
Oh,
Like a flashbang.
They're trying to like boil it. I'm
It's
like,
just
why?
like a flame.
Something
It's
flammable.
like a flashlight. It's just open flame.
I still wouldn't
I like
let
this
you
plan. I endorse
holding
it.
the jug. If you come within 5 feet of me with produce flame in your hand, I will not let you get close.
That was the most thorn-like
Well,
plan
what
I've
if your mage
ever
hand
heard come
held
from
the...
Corey.
No, because then that defeats the purpose.
Oh. Hey, I have an idea. Let's produce flame. Why?
Well, because I want to see inside of it. Fine, whatever.
You know what? You know what? I can pretty much guarantee that you would definitely find out what's inside of it one way or another then.
I'm just saying, if it's nothing, the produce flame is not going to be... even if it's moonshine, produce flame, as long as it doesn't touch the liquid.
That was amazing.
Whatever. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. We'll wait till we get outside and ask them about it. How about that?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do we really want to?
So
Do we really
you
want
guys
to
do
open
remember
the
that you guys do remember that the dwarves did not build this place, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's true. I'm just thinking that was alcohol they would know.
Why don't we... Do you have control water by any chance so you can pull it out?
It seems a little metagamey for Thorn to know.
Oh, no, he's like, so you can control fire, like,
What if
so
he's
it's like,
acid?
can you control water?
Oh, I can control water?
Hey.
No, JK. I almost took that spell. I can create or destroy.
It is amazing to me the things you guys get hung up on.
I cannot control it. I almost took that spell though.
This is just. This is shaping up to be
Oh my
very
God.
tension.
Someone's just gonna grab it and just take a sip. Screw
Holy
it. I don't
shit.
even care.
Alright, so Thorn grabs it, tilts it up over his mouth, and nothing comes out.
Oh,
There's liquid inside.
there's nothing coming out. Wait, can I shake it and see it and just hear
Yep.
something?
You shake it, it sounds like there's sloshing, nothing comes out.
There's nothing in here.
There definitely was something in there.
No, there's something in there for it.
So I hold the bottle or cork or whatever and tilt it upside down.
Nothing comes out.
Do you want me to try that?
Yeah, please, here.
Try to drink out of it.
Same result.
Tordak, is this
No.
possibly magical by any means?
I'm gonna try drinking out of it.
Something magical
Same result.
stopping liquid from coming out.
For the record, I am not trying to drink from this thing.
I mean, come on. We all tried it. It's like the size.
I stare at her like, you've got to be kidding me.
Has anyone checked the arcane thing to see if this is magic? Because this is clearly not normal. Oh,
This is definitely some sort of magic. Can I do an Arcana check on it? Or
You can make an Arcana check to discover if it's magic, I suppose, but you're not going to be able to tell exactly what it is from just
no,
a
that's all I
from
wanna
just a
know
check.
If it's like kind of pinging as
Sure, go
something
ahead.
magical. So I got an 18.
Okay, so you managed to determine that there are some like very tiny runes carved in this. It is definitely a magic item of some sort.
Okay.
What happens if we stick something in it?
No, Corey,
no,
wait.
Corey.
Wait. There are these. Look. And I point at the runes. I'm like, there's writing on it. Do you recognize this?
Do I recognize?
No.
Okay. No, I don't recognize
Why would they put
I recognize
this
the
one
runes.
bottle in the chest? Is my question.
Well, it's clearly magic.
Identify. Identify.
I was just.
Oh.
Thorn doesn't know what they do. Thorn doesn't know what the schools
I
do.
think
Thorn
Mar-
doesn't say anything.
I think Marta forgot.
Marta 1000% forgot.
No, I didn't know if Thorn knew. I didn't know if you told Thorn what the scrolls were, so I didn't say anything.
Cordic and Thorn were standing right there. I don't know if Corey heard or not, but Cordic
Oh,
and Thorn
yeah, that's
both
right.
heard.
Yeah,
Okay.
use the identify.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take out that one of the two identify scrolls and use it. I don't know how that works.
You cast the spell Identify.
Wait, I don't even know what that does. Wait, no, it is. I mean, I don't know the mechanics of it, but I don't really need to. I'm just looking it up real quick.
The spell Identify. You choose one object that you can touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbue object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item is created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
I just did that too. And we don't need the. Oh, that's sweet. We don't need material components because it's a scroll, right?
Yeah, it's precast. So, you pull the scroll out, you cast it, the scroll dissolves, because that's what scrolls do, and you now know that this is an alchemy jug.
Okay.
The alchemy jug appears to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs about 12 pounds, full or empty. It always sounds like there's something sloshing, whether there's something in there or not. You can use an action to name one liquid from a table, which I will give you. To use the jug, that jug then produces that chosen liquid. You can then uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out, up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of the liquid in the jug produced depends on the liquid you named. So, your options are acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, or wine.
I got most of them, but okay. So acid, basic, poison. What was between that and mayonnaise?
Hold on a second.
Beer.
Hold on a second.
I tried to write them fast, but I didn't quite.
I think he's just gonna post him in the chat.
There you go.
Oh, that worked.
I lost it when he
Acid,
just said
beer, honey,
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise,
I
oil,
don't
vinegar,
know.
water.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell everybody basically more or less what you said without listing the actual that's the list of things.
And
That's awesome.
how many times can we do that?
It's infinite. It has no charges.
Yeah.
So, hey, once the jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of the one that it has done once it's reached its limits until the next dawn. So it's one liquid a day.
Don't use it for something like beer. We can get beer somewhere else.
We had a guy's night, and I want to have another one to Tordak.
You can only use it
What about-
once per day.
What if it's mead? Is that fair? Mead?
It's beer.
We can do
Beer,
4
okay.
gallons of mead. Heck yes. Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
It's 4 gallons of beer, but yes. Beer and mead are not the same thing.
Cool. Was this the only thing in the chest? Is this,
No,
this
there's
is
a cloak.
magnificent. But Luke, what does it do?
There is a purple cloak with silver trim.
I'm gonna get out that cloak
I
and
pick
start
it up
looking
and tell
at it.
everyone.
Oh, disregard. He's got it.
Who did what now?
Said anything.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna do that if you didn't, but
So who took it?
Yeah, I hold it up for everyone.
Oh, okay. So it seems like a really nice cloak. It's a very nice fabric. The trim is very nicely done. It's like that deep kind of midnight purple.
Ooh.
Does it look
Identify
like?
still usable? How long does it last?
No, it's just one. It's just one.
Yeah, it's one item.
But I'm
Well,
wondering,
we do have another identify scroll. Do you want to
before
use
we,
it on the cloak?
before we use that, I'm wondering, John, does it look like any particular, like, can we tell, can I tell, or can anybody else tell where it's from, or what time period it's from, or anything?
It's just a cloak.
It's just a cloak. Okay. I just don't know how. Is there anything on it? Like anything?
No, there's no designs, there's no markings. It's just a deep purple cloak with a silver trim and a hood.
Cool. Cool.
Can-
Okay.
Can I wear it?
I don't know if we should just start wearing things we found before we know what they are.
Or
This
just
could
put
be
it over
magical
his
too.
shoulders and clasp it around his neck.
I think this looks good on me.
Yep, it like hangs perfectly.
Oh my god.
Right. I could have killed him.
Hood up.
Corey, is it magic in any property? I don't care if it is,
Well, that's
but
what I asked. That's what I've asked, and nobody's answered. So, does it look magical?
Thorin, do you like strike a pose with the cloak?
Magic?
Do I what?
Do you like strike a pose with the cloak, all dramatic?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Okay, as soon as he does that, as soon as he does that, the cloak starts billowing as if there's a powerful breeze, making it look much more dramatic.
Oh, it moves by itself.
And it's just
But
glowing.
seems
It's not
magical.
like
What was that?
it's not like wrapping it. It's not like wrapping itself around his neck trying
Nope.
to kill him or anything.
No, it just billows as if there's a breeze.
Okay.
It's very dramatic.
Okay.
It moves by itself.
But we don't feel any kind of breeze or anything.
No, nope.
Okay.
Is this what it means to look nice? I
Does
enjoy
it?
this.
Does it seem like that's its only ability?
As far as you can tell.
We haven't done anything.
Does anyone have like detect magic?
You mean the scroll that we just got?
No, that's
You gotta detect magic scroll as well as the identify ones.
No.
oh.
If we really wanted to know, there is another identify scroll.
I don't believe we need to waste it. I just know I look good in it.
It's until it strangles you at night.
Well, technically, we're going to another town, and it is a festival. So maybe there will be someone there who knows about magic stuff that we can ask them, and they'll tell us.
And we should just be waving it around.
No, I'm going to be wearing it.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Someone wears it. Just,
And how? And where? And
Like
where
someone
did we? Where did we get it from?
We found
he
it.
had it the whole time.
Oh, never mind. We'll do that.
Just say we had it the whole time and Thorn got cold.
The whole time. The whole time
Well,
since when?
I am a Goliath. We don't get
You guys do remember
Well,
that
you have to think, the only people who we've been around since the beginning is us. Anyone else doesn't know what we carry in our pack. So we've just always had the cloak.
who's gonna be looking for the cloak?
If anyone asks, we've always had the cloak. He got cold, which is not unreasonable because we're underground, and he put it on.
I'm confused where the trouble's coming from here.
Yeah, I don't understand.
No, why is this an issue? You guys are exploring ancient ruins underneath the brewery.
Yeah.
Who cares? No one's gonna come looking for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But they could recognize.
Thorn has left, apparently.
I don't have a problem with wearing the. I'm confused too as the problem with wearing the cloak. Because no one's going to come looking for it, and if anyone does ask, hey, where did you get that purple cloak you didn't have going down there? We had it the whole time in one of our packs. I mean, nobody knows.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm confused.
So am I. So you guys doing anything else in this room before you leave?
no, besides, I mean, like, I don't know, are we dealing with the other stuff that we found? Are we just like, we're done with that?
So
Okay.
you open the chest, and
Well, what about the casket?
yeah, there is a giant stone sarcophagus casket thing.
Like the chest is not the only thing that's around.
Thorn has apparently left. He's like gone.
He keeps doing that.
He's actively trying to find a mirror to see what he looks like in this place. This looks like with the cape.
Okay, so this casket thing, is it, like, actually look like a casket? Like,
Oh, it is
like
absolutely a
Victorian?
casket. This is a tomb.
Ah. Oh.
This is amazing.
So it's a big stone thing, and it has a nameplate on it.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks like it has a plate on it. What does the nameplate say?
Pelthorix Dectus Magnus.
Wait, Torrid, why did you cast Guiding Bolt?
I clicked the button on accident when I was moving.
Tordek shoots the sarcophagus.
I was supposed to say, what are you fighting?
What was the middle name?
Dectus.
Dectus.
So what kind of a name is that? Like, can we tell, like, what race that was? Or...
Make a history check.
Okay. I like it. Okay. Ooh, 21.
That is clearly a name from the Legation Empire.
I didn't know anything.
I look good in this.
Is it, like, but, like, what race would I know? Or just the general idea of
Human.
Legation Empire?
Human, most likely.
Okay.
Does
Yeah.
he seem like? Would we have heard of him? Like, is he like a famous person?
Make a history
By
check.
famous, I mean like. Okay. Oh no! I hate.
So you cracked it.
Hey, 18.
So the name sounds vaguely familiar, but you're not sure why.
I
Okay.
would have I told them it's from the Legation Empire. It's probably human.
He said it sounds vaguely familiar.
What was that?
He said it sounds vaguely
No.
familiar.
Let's not all talk at once.
My leg.
Megan,
Yes.
what did you say?
So all I heard you say was that it sounds vaguely familiar.
It sounds vaguely familiar, but you don't know why.
Familiar. Is that all you said?
Yeah.
That don't know why. Okay. Does it sound vaguely familiar, like to me personally, or to everyone?
Well, you're the only one who made the history check, so just to you.
Okay.
I had done a history check for, like, the name itself. Would that count? I mean,
Yeah, sure. Sounds vaguely familiar to you, too.
gotcha.
What about these statues?
They just look like generic
They look
faceless
like
robe
books.
statues.
Is there anything weird about them other than that? Okay. Do we want to open the sarcophagus, or do we want to just leave it alone?
Sure.
I'll do it.
No, why would we open...
I did not say to do it. I just said, do we want to? Because
I
there
open it.
could be consequences.
Make a strength check.
Such action.
Ooh,
Okay.
let's do this.
I'm literally hiding
This
behind
pure
Rory right
strength?
Yep, just straight
now.
strength.
Oh, God.
22.
22. So Thorn grabs the edges of this thing and heaves, and there's grinding of stone on stone. Then he pulls it off, and it thuds to the ground. And inside the stone sarcophagus is no body.
It's empty.
It is not empty.
Stole his body.
There's no body. There is a glass sphere, a glass crystal.
Friend Tordak, your distance, please.
Okay.
Can you possibly tell me what that is?
Will be Arcana, or that be...
You can attempt an Arcana check.
Okay.
You got this, bud.
16?
16. So you've seen these before, likely. They're not common. They're an uncommon item, but they're common enough that you've probably seen one or two around in, like, temples. It's called a drift globe.
Do I know?
So this is a magic item. It weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. Another command word, as an action, makes the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground, and the globe hovers this way until you or another creature grasp it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is 60 feet within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. So it doesn't follow you exactly. It'll go whichever way seems the quickest to get within range of you. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive.
Okay. I'll tell him the name of the orb, and that does the daylight spell.
Does light and daylight.
Light and daylight. I'm familiar
Do you
with
want
the
it?
Sure. Pick it up.
How big is it?
It's palm-sized. It
okay.
weighs a pound.
Is there anything else in the tomb?
Nope.
There's no other, like, writing or anything around.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I believe our time here is done. There's nothing else in the casket.
So I'm just
And I saw
gonna.
myself in the
I'm just gonna.
reflection of the pool. I look so good.
I'm gonna put that name in the chat just so you guys have it, and how it's spelled.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I totally did not spell that right.
I didn't think you would.
Yeah, I got that one wrong.
What was
Does
that?
there seem to be an exit out of this room?
Nope.
Or is this it?
That's it.
Oh,
Right.
we just say the
So
name
let
of
the
that.
brewery person know that he's all clear to start brewing again.
All right. Would you say the name of that orb once again?
Drift globe.
I walk out of the.
You just see Thorn just like doing like the little, like how kids do the flying superhero pose. He's doing that like the entire way down the hallway.
Oh my god.
So bad.
It disappeared. My token disappeared. Here we go. Thank you.
No
Oh,
problem.
whoops. I'm not even moving my token. I was just...
You guys don't need to move your tokens. I know you're leaving the basement.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're all...
alright.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't have my owl on my shoulder.
Alright, so you guys head back up to the brewery and inform the proprietor that you've cleared it out. And he thanks you profusely. Where did my notes go? I think I lost my
Just
notes.
trying to keep people from going down there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. How long were we down there total? Like, he failed the door a couple times and, like, took a rest and... Like, what time of day is it now?
So
It's been at minimum 3 hours.
Yeah, it's been a few hours. It's been like 3.5 hours. It's evening.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, 3 hours sounds about right. I didn't think we were down here for like half a day.
So what did the dwarf say once we told him that we cleared the area?
So once you explain to him what you found, because he was not aware that there was an entire like ruin down there, he's kind of stunned. He asks if you saw any sign of his fellows.
We didn't see any bodies per se.
But you didn't see them.
no.
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 Wait, wasn't there... I'm sorry. Weren't there bodies in the one room? Wait, sorry. I gotta look back at this thing. I might be misremembering stuff.
I don't think there were any bodies.
Oh, I thought there were... For some reason, I thought there were bodies in the broken pottery room, too. Okay.
No, I know what she's talking about. She saw bodies when she hit the floor.
No, that's not even what I was talking about. I just misremembered, and I thought for some reason there were bodies in that broken pottery.
Oh, right.
But there weren't, because there aren't on the map. So.
Well, there are bodies in that room that you fell into. Could have fallen or gotten eaten.
When we left, John, did the door stay open?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not gonna. Is Corey legitimately gonna say that?
No, like this is out of character.
Oh, okay, good.
Just
So I'm not
reminding
gonna
everyone.
I'm not gonna mention that
Why?
because I don't want him going to try to get down there and get himself trapped, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like that would be not a great way for that to end.
Come back, you just see him like, help.
No, he'd be dead. Oh.
Oh yeah, he'd be super dead.
Between fall and, you can only last so long without food and water, so, unless somebody else mentions them, I'm mentioning them.
Okay, well, think about this. On one hand, if we tell him and warn him, hey, there's a door down there with a puzzle, and if you press the wrong button, you're gonna fall and die.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
if we don't tell him, and then he goes and tries to do the puzzle because he's like, hey, I'm gonna check out these rooms, and then he falls and dies because we didn't warn him. But if we warn him, he is a grown man and can make his own decision to, hey, I should probably not do that.
I found this clue.
I'm cool with whatever. I'm just saying that, like,
And I just tell him
one hand or the other.
Yeah, I would tell him about the door, and I'd tell him, like, it's, there's a sort of a trap door. It's open right now. Just don't try to close it, because you won't be able to get it back open. Or if you try, it might be bad.
He just kind of stares at you. Right.
Trust me on this one. Just keep.
But to answer your question, friend, we did not see your fellow companions while we were there.
He nods. Well, you did me a favor. I've loaded a keg of my best axe grinder ale and a keg of my forge fire cider onto the wagon.
You just see Thorn's eyes just kind of like glow up. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Right.
Dorek, guys' night.
So at this point, the guy who brought you here and his wife are like, I thought that was for the festival.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we were going to have a sip. Just to take this. Right.
Well, we best get going.
Alright. Yes.
Hop on
It's
the
been
wagon.
a long day. Hop in. I hop on.
All right. You guys hop on the wagon along with these two enormous kegs that are like half the size of Thorn. And you rumble off down the road toward Alero.
Yeah. How long do we have till we get there at this point?
You have enough time for a long rest.
No, I meant I meant are we still more than a day out, or how much in terms of days are we from?
You're like a day and a half.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So it's a
Long rest.
it's a day and a half of rumbling along in a cart until you see the town of Alero before you.
Can I take a bathroom break since we're kind of?
I was actually going to suggest the same thing because I'm kind of dying.
Awesome.
Yeah. Y'all don't die now.
Hey, this is a pretty big town.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a festival. I'm guessing this is the D&D equivalent of, what's that big festival? Hangout Fest.
Might be able to get a handle on the site.
Well, nah, if it's like any D&D game I've ever been in, it's going to be the scythe is its own specific magical entity. I doubt you're going to find it here.
Like,
I
just
hope
like
you
a
do,
regular
though. I
handle,
want to know what
because
that
John
thing
said
does.
that we could put a regular handle on it. It just wouldn't be as potent as if it had the handle that it was
Oh, I
forged
thought
with.
you meant the specific handle.
Oh no, like just get like a basic handle so it can be used.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I want to know what my cape does because Thorn literally just does not care. He just said he looks good in the cape.
Yeah, I'm curious too. We should definitely go and try to find a magic person to identify it for us.
The fact that it moves by itself and it literally just it gives you just effect. I love it. Coachella. That was the one I was thinking of. This is the D&D version of Coachella.
Gotcha.
I don't think this is the D&D version of Coachella. I just came back just in time for
It's
that.
It's a festival. I'm assuming it's Coachella.
Well, Coachella is a music festival, so is there going to be a ton of music here?
Maybe.
I mean, let's see. If it has a lot of alcohol, drugs, and music,
I'm thinking more like the Renaissance festival.
Yeah, let's hope it's more like a Ren Fair. That's. I don't know.
Could you
Introducing drugs
Could-
would be a good thing.
could you imagine Thorn on drugs?
No, I don't want
Oh,
to.
let's do it.
Put
Where you're
Thorn on
supposed to be
LSD.
responsible. I'm sorry, I love how, I just have to say, I love how everyone else is like, yeah, and then we take all the stuff, and we go and we just flaunt it out, and I'm like, oh my god, we found this in some deep dark tomb from the Legation Empire. You guys, I, the rogue, am being way more cautious than you all. I think that's hilarious.
What was
Okay,
it?
my thing is that, okay, yes, technically we did not go into the basement with the purple cloak. But the people that we just met on the road and who we're hitching a ride with, and the brewery guy, they don't know us from whenever. They literally just met us like an hour ago. So
Well, they know about the cloak.
They do?
they don't know
Yeah,
if
you
we had
took it,
in our
remember?
bags. We're carrying backpacks.
Oh no, but they didn't know that we didn't have it before we got down there.
Oh, okay. I thought because you were like you told that one guy outside that you found a cloak.
Oh yeah, so they know I found that cloak. Never mind. Yeah, that's not a secret.
Anyway, so you guys arrive in Alero at the dawn of the next day. You rumble in, and you can see in the town square there are lots of colorful tents set up. There are big caravans arranged around. Like every square inch is filled, and there's music, and people are talking, and there's some singing, and people shopping, and
This is Coachella.
It's Coachella!
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Defiance, you notice something immediately that you recognize and causes a pit in your stomach.
Yep.
There is an enormous horned lizard creature with what appears to be a tent on its back. And you recognize these from Caliphate.
Yep.
It's a common caravan beast in that area.
That's awesome.
Is there, it has a tent on its back?
Yep, it looks like there's like a whole like pavilion tent setup thing just kind of strapped to this thing's back. It's like this creature is almost as big as a building.
What is this creature?
It looks like a gigantic horned lizard.
I didn't tell you I recognized it yet, Dumbledore.
I thought he was just showing us because we all saw. Okay, cool.
Well, you all maybe saw it, but y'all didn't recognize it.
Say also around this place you see games being played. You see that there is an archery tournament. There's dagger throwing. There's an arm wrestling contest going on, and there's gambling.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna remember
Wants
it.
to do the arm wrestling contest?
Yep.
What was it? Arm wrestling, what else is there?
There's archery and dagger throwing, and there's some gambling. Like you see like a roulette wheel.
Corey is that really sus aunt that comes around and thing that the niece and nephew does.
What?
Like, she's like, I want to do the arm wrestling contest. I want to do the knife throwing stuff. Like, since when are you interested in these things?
No, not knife throwing. I want to try gambling and arm wrestling. And Assailers are actually fairly strong. Thank you very much. I can grapple someone if I unarmed strike them. So,
Damn.
nice.
Nice.
Anyway, is there like, I'm looking at this picture. What is, can I see like what's underneath this tent or inside of it?
So from the outside, you cannot.
No. That face.
Like it's got like big sheets hanging down to block off entrance, and there's a big couple of big half-orc guys in black leather guarding the entrance.
That's what I was gonna ask next. There's people, okay. Half a dozen half orcs?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we still on the cart or are we walking at this
Yeah.
At this point, you're walking.
We're in, we are.
Oh.
Okay.
I immediately go to the arm
What?
wrestling thing.
I'm gonna follow him.
Why did Groovy stop working? What happened?
That'd be interesting.
Sorry, hold on a second. Groovy just stopped working for some reason.
It's somewhere. I read it somewhere.
Our festival music is gone.
You know, and I'm sad.
It was nice music.
I don't know how to get it back.
Oh well, I guess we have to go home.
No.
The festival just ends as you arrive.
Oh god.
Oh, they're here. Everyone out.
Huh.
Nah, we just got here. Party's only getting started.
I don't know why it did that. No, it's back.
It did this last session. In fact.
I know. I don't know why it does. It just like randomly goes offline for some reason. And now it's back.
There we go.
I did nothing. It just came back.
Oh,
Anyway,
maybe I had a quick update.
so
Put out like on the score, like occasionally.
you guys are walking through the festival. What's going on? Who's doing what? What's happening?
I'm going to the arm wrestling contest.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, I think we're all following him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see an assortment of large contestants. There's half-orcs, there are a couple of dragonborn, there's a couple of elves, and some assortment of humans and dwarves and others, all at these barrels with their arms locked, biceps bulging.
These are my kind of people.
They
Hello. I wish to participate in this event.
So this tiny little gnome walks up to you. You want to participate?
I look up like I'm looking at someone in front of me. Hello? Hi. Yes, I wish to participate.
So the gnome holds up like a little clipboard and goes through it. Very well. You'll start at the bottom of the ladder. You'll have to work your way up.
All right, I will do it.
He's like scribbling on his little piece of paper. He goes, it looks like I can seed you 2 wins and you're in the championship.
I'll do it.
He gestures for you to follow him, and he leads you over to an empty barrel. And there's this large... It's a half-orc, but it looks like he might have some ogre blood in him waiting for you.
Oh, very well. Worthy opponent. Yes.
Alright.
And I go next to it.
Okay, so here's how this contest works. It's a 5-stage contest. You're going to be making strength checks every round. A success puts you higher stage. You're going to start at stage 3, You're trying to get to stage 5 as a win. So if you succeed your strength check, you move to stage 4, then to stage 5. If you fail, you'll go down. That's your arm going the other way and the other guy winning.
Got it.
Okay, so it's an opposed strength check. Each round you can also try different tactics. So you could try, say, an intimidation, to try and intimidate your opponent and give yourself advantage or give him disadvantage. You can try deception to, trick him. You can try to distract him. Or you can just try a straight constitution and, hold out where you are. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Can athletics be involved at all?
No.
In any way?
Nope.
No. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, so all of these checks, except the Constitution one, are charisma based.
Charisma.
Yep. So if you want to...
It's a charisma check you can use.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I understand.
You got it?
Got it.
It's like persuasion, performance, intimidate.
Right, so intimidation obviously is intimidation.
Third or fourth we can use.
Deception can take any form of deception. So you can persuade, you can... pretty much anything you can think of as a deception. The same thing with distraction. Like, you can try any kind of distraction you can think of.
Okay.
And Constitution, if you do that one, you won't gain or lose a stage if you succeed it. You just hold where you are.
Right.
Got it.
Now, could we... So you said that we can use deception and intimidation, but can we use, persuasion or performance?
Well, performance would fall under deception.
Okay, because that's its own check.
No, I understand that. These are not straight skill checks. These are just things you can attempt.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's either deception or intimidation. Those are the two we can use.
Basically. You could also try sleight of hand for deception.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
All right.
I'm gonna walk a little
Yeah.
ways away. I'm just
Alright,
watching from a distance.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to gather what you're saying, but you keep breaking up every couple of words, and so I'm getting bits and pieces and trying to piece together what you're trying to say, which is why I'm asking so many questions.
That's fine. I don't know why I'm breaking up.
I think it's my Discord. I don't know. My Discord has been messing up for a while, and I don't know how to fix it. So it's not. I don't.
Do you use the app or do you use the web based?
Everyone else can hear you fine.
Megan.
I'm sorry, you completely cut out.
Oh, sorry. That's fine. Do you use the Discord app or do you or application or do you use in the web browser?
I'm currently in the web browser, but I've also used the app on my phone and had the same problems.
Oh, okay. I use it in the web browser, so I was wondering if you were using the app, that was the problem, but I don't know.
Now I'm on the web browser, but I have used my phone when the web browser has completely stopped working, and I still have the same problem. So I don't know if it's just Discord. I don't know if it's a connection problem. I need to figure it out. But continue on with what Thorn was doing, and then I'll take my turn.
Okay. So
Are
Thorn.
we involved in this?
Well, I said I wanted to do it, but I figured we were going to do Thorn first.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Okay, so Thorn, you belly up to the barrel, and there's this half-orc guy waiting for you with his big meaty arm.
Good luck, friend.
So you grab arms with him?
I do.
It's like that scene from Predator.
Yes, I love it.
All right, so do you want to try any tactics before you do your first strength? Try.
I'll do intimidate.
All right, make an intimidation check.
Called him friend.
Oh no, so here's the lives are real cool and everything, except when it comes to combat.
Getting that.
19.
19. All right. So yeah, you flex on him, and try to intimidate him, and he looks at you like oh shit, what have I gotten into a little bit, You have advantage on your strength check, so go ahead and make your strength check.
Alright. First one's a 15. The second one is a 21.
21. You shove against his arm, and you feel the strain, and you slowly push him down, and you've moved on to stage 4. Alright, do you want to try any tactics?
I'm still locked with him.
Yep.
Let's see. It was only I'm not good at deception.
You're really not.
I'm really not. I'm gonna try intimidation again.
Go for it. Yep.
15.
15. Once again, you manage to intimidate him, and you have advantage. Make your strength check. Ooh. Yeah, you're not gonna...
17, and then nat 20.
Really?
Yep.
Because I also got a nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
It's a steadfast... You guys are locked there. You don't move at all.
Love it.
and now, John,
Sorry.
how long are they locked
Bless you.
together like that? Like, is it for more than, like, seconds?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Still fighting that cold.
I don't know where that came from. Holy shit. Alright.
You okay?
Yep, I'm good. I was coughing fit for some reason.
Yeah, that happens. But, well, like, how long are they, like, braining on that second round?
This is literally happening within the span of, like seconds. This is like a quick... I mean, you've seen unarmed wrestling contests before, right?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
just checking. It's, like,
Well,
really
if you
fast.
get 2 equally matched people, an arm wrestling contest can go on for like.
Well, I mean, it's still going, but it just started, so far only like a little while has passed. Alright, do you want to try any tactics for the third round?
Intimidation.
Alright, go for it.
14.
14. This time your intimidation fails, and he kind of grins with his big tusks, and you have disadvantage. 10. So you feel the strain in your bicep as he pushes you back to the upright position, and you're back at stage 3.
Okay.
Alright, round 4.
I will do intimidation again.
Alright.
21.
You managed to intimidate him, you get advantage.
You cut out. Do you mind saying that again, please?
You got your advantage, you intimidated him.
Oh, okay, cool. 23.
23, you strain and you push him back down. Oh, stage 4.
You said I can do Constitution, just to...
Yeah, Constitutional will just hold where you are.
I'm not gonna want to push him. It's because I'm on 4.
John, sorry, interrupt.
Go ahead.
I'm just at this moment. I'm casting Mage Hand Ledger Domain.
What are you attempting to do?
You know. She's trying to no. The one's gonna see
Oh
you
shit!
trying to
I
he's
went
gonna glare at you.
like at least 20 feet away. I'm watching this from afar,
God,
and
why?
and I'm gonna while they're preparing for the fifth round, like the hand is right there at the at that other guy, the half orc.
Are you going to try
They're gonna defense there.
deception, distraction, intimidation? What are you trying?
I'm
Me
not
or
doing
her?
anything. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm asking defiance. What are you doing with the hand?
Can I do an action right there at the beginning?
Well, you can basically do the same kind of actions that he can do to influence the match.
Okay.
I think
Shoot.
you will try to distract him at that far away.
Yeah, I was basically trying to. I guess I will. Yeah, I'll. Can I just do a deception check of some kind? I'm gonna like. Yeah, I'm gonna try to just distract him somehow. I'm gonna like slap his hand or something.
Okay, so you could try a performance, you could try deception, or you could try sleight of hand.
Okay.
So the half-orc sees like this mage hand making weird symbols and shit.
No, it's not. It's legend domain. It's invisible.
It's invisible. Okay.
Yeah. It's
So what are you?
the
What?
arcane trickster.
How do you see it distracting him?
I was gonna like I said, just hit him or tap it or something to distract.
Okay, so you like tap him on the shoulder.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I've done.
Okay, so you tap him on the shoulder. He kind of like looks for it like just a half a second. It's enough to give him disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. And no one saw. Yeah.
No one is the wiser. Does Thorn want to try anything before the strength check?
He's already distracted, so.
Thor doesn't know why.
Yeah. So I don't have advantage. He says disadvantage.
Yes.
I'm gonna just intimidate him on top of that to try to give myself advantage.
Okay.
16.
All right. Yeah, you manage it. You have advantage.
Alright. That is a dirty 20 again.
Right. You slam his hand down onto the barrel, and you are declared the victor. And the half-orc is like rubbing his arm, and he looks behind him like, "Who the hell tapped me?"
Good job, friend.
He just kind of snarls at you and stomps off.
I walk up to Thor and I'm like, "Good job, excellently done."
The little gnome is there. He goes, "Good match. Do you want to go on to your next one now, or would you like to wait?"
I believe I can go now.
All right. And he scratches some stuff on his clipboard, and this very large dragonborn walks over. This big green scale dragonborn, who actually stands like a good half head taller than Thorn. And he actually has to kind of like squat down a little bit to get on level with you and put his arm up.
I walk up and do it.
All right.
Good luck, friend.
And to you. Tactics?
Not deception. Intimidation.
All right.
22.
22. Okay, so yeah, you're like, did you see what I did to the last guy? And you actually manage to intimidate him a little bit. You have advantage.
21.
All right. Yeah, you flex against him, and your arms are locked and strained, and you manage to push him down, and you get to stage 4.
Not deception, the other one. Intimidation.
Yeah. Yep.
Year 14.
He just kind of smirks at you. You have disadvantage.
That's a nat 1 for a 5.
Yeah. So he pretty easily, without looking like he's even trying hard, puts you back up to stage 3, right level.
Okay.
At some point here, I've moved back, by the way.
Okay.
I'm further away again.
Deception. No, wow, wrong one. Intimidation. 18.
Yep, you managed to intimidate him. You get advantage.
I've not gotten a crit yet. My god. 22.
All right, you managed to force him back down. Sweat beading on your brow.
Intimidation.
All right.
I get a crit so much. 16.
16, all right, yep. He looks like he's trying now. You get advantage.
You get advantage?
Yep.
Same thing, 22.
All right. You it's a struggle, but you push him down till his knuckles finally Watch the barrel.
You are a strong one.
He stands up and he holds out his hand. Well done.
You as well, friend. And I shake his hand.
And the little gnome is right there next to you. Well done, well done. That qualifies you to face our champion.
I will do it. I will face this champion.
All right. So he leads you to a small pavilion tent and pulls back the flaps and lets you inside. Our champion's in here. And inside is a proper table with chairs. And sitting in one of the chairs is the most beautiful Goliath woman you have ever seen.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
He doesn't really know Goliath women, but
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Thorn.
Nice to meet you, Thorn.
So,
My name is
I
Anathy.
believe you are the Amity. I believe you are the champion. I'm hearing about. Amity.
Yes, indeed. Are you my next challenger?
As I am. I believe that I'm ready for whatever may happen.
And she gestures at the seat. Then take a seat and let's begin.
All right. I guess intimidation.
Yeah, go for it.
Kidding me? Wow. 15.
Sorry. She just smiles at you. You have disadvantage.
Okay. That's a 6.
Yeah. So she grabs arms with you and she just starts to push you down into stage 2.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna try to do it again because I can't at point of disadvantage. I'm just gonna do pure strength.
Okay.
21.
All right. So yeah, you strain and you manage to put her back up to level.
Okay.
And she raises an eyebrow as if she's somewhat impressed.
You said performance was an option, right? What would that one be?
So you can use performance to either deceive or distract.
I'm just gonna do it because Thorn thinks he's cute and he's gonna try to distract her by like somewhat flirting.
Go for it.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So yeah, Thorn kind of flirts a little bit. How does he do that?
So, you're pretty strong. However, I believe that after this we should do something to see what else you can do.
Oh, really? She smiles, and you have advantage.
Let's go. Did I get a freaking crit one time? Dirty 20.
All right, you manage to push her down into stage 4.
Alright. I don't want to intimidate her after I just asked her out. Survival's not an option. I don't know why. I just looked at that one. I'm just gonna do pure strength again.
Okay.
Finally, nat 20.
All right, you push her hand down into the table, and she looks a little surprised, but also smiling and happy about it. And the gnome grabs your arm and holds it up. A new champion! And he gives you a small coin purse with 10 gold in it.
Empathy. It was a pleasure getting to engage with you.
And she stands up and kind of straightens her cloak. She goes, "It was a pleasure, Thorn. If you don't mind, I would like to speak further with you, perhaps later this evening.
Of course. We will be. I'll be here for a while.
I'll find you. And she leaves.
Perfect. I exit the tent and find the others.
Okay, so at this point, Thorn walks out of the pavilion. He sees Corey and he sees Tordek. He does not see Defiance. Defiance has left the group for the moment, and as you all might expect, I am going to have to go deal with something.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, he's fine.
You said you have to.
Weird. I don't figure out what's happening.
So, you move away from the group toward the giant lizard, while Thorn is engrossed in his match.
Gotta turn your volume up. I don't know why it just turned you down.
Weird.
Yeah, I just need to...
You hear me okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I had to turn the volume up. I don't know why. I think when we moved channels or something.
I don't know.
No, can they join this channel, or is it, like, locked?
No, it's locked to just the two of us.
Okay.
So they can't sneak in.
Well, that's what I'm, like, I was kind of, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway.
So yeah, you head over. There's two big half-orcs dressed in dark leathers guarding the entrance to this place.
I don't even know what to say to them. Shit. I don't have my party here.
We didn't think this through, did we?
Gwen is thinking things through her strong points.
You could have brought them with you. You're the one who insists on keeping everything a secret.
I know. That's not gonna be much longer, I'm sure. This is not gonna hold. So, I've probably never even seen a half-orc properly before, but I don't recognize anybody, right?
No.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to them, or one of them, and be like, and just say, excuse me, does he, do they acknowledge me when I walk up to him?
Yeah, I mean, their faces are mostly covered by, like face cloth things and turbans and whatever, but they kind of, tilt their head so you know they're looking at you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna be like, excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that, what is this lizard thing called? Does it have a name?
They're just kind of called desert lizards.
Oh, desert lizard works. Okay.
They don't have a special name.
That's fine. I just didn't know what to call them. I'm gonna be like, me, I couldn't help but notice this desert lizard. Is it from the cafe?
He nods.
Well, what a coincidence. I'm also from the cafe.
No reaction.
Oh, shit. Can I, from where I am, talking to them, at this point now I'm closer, can I see anything inside the tent?
No. The flap is, closed.
Oh, shit. I'm not good at this whole stealthy thing.
You can always go get the others.
I could, but... And, yeah, I don't hear anything from inside the tent.
You hear some, muttering voices.
I'm just very curious. I'm like, I want to know what's up here. So you came all the way from the cafe?
He nods again.
Really? Who owns this beast?
There's no response.
Oh. Thank you for the pleasant conversation. And I'm gonna I'm gonna start walking away. Because I don't know what to say to this. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna start. Ah, shit. I'm so sorry, John.
Why? I'm fine.
No, I just kind of expected something else. So I expected to be recognized pretty quickly. So
Well, you're assuming they're here only for you.
no, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk away. I'm thinking. As I'm walking away, I'm turned away from them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast my Maze Hand, Lesser Domain, which makes it invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to just, very quickly, like, as, you know, they're probably not, I hope they're not watching me. Hoping that they're not watching me. Because they seemed very uninterested. You know, I'm going to turn back very quickly and just use the Mage Hand to quickly pull aside the flap of the tent so I can get a peek inside.
Okay, so sorry, they are absolutely staring you down when you turn back around.
Shit.
But you still manage to. You reach out with your mage hand and grab the edge of the flap and flip it, and underneath you see. Sorry, Jesus.
You're good.
You see the side of the lizard and the underside of the lizard, and a rope ladder hanging down from the pavilion platform that's on its back.
And that's all I see.
That's all you can see.
Shit. I'm done. I'm so sorry, John. I'm like not gonna push this right now.
That's fine. It's your choice.
Yep. I'm walking away back towards where the others were at the arm wrestling contest.
All right, let's head back over to the regular chat then.
I'm hoping that they're still there.
Okay.
I just want to like.
Okay, so you guys are outside the arm wrestling contest. Did you want to do anything else?
Well, I thought I was going to do the arm wrestling contest.
I'm
as well.
training.
Sure, you can. Just so you know, Thorn is now the champion, so after you get through your matches, you'll be facing him.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
I hope I get to the champion and then it's me and Thorn.
Okay, so the gnome looks up at you. He goes, "Oh, did you want to participate too?" Okay, he scribbles in his little book and he leads you over to a big barrel-chested dwarf who is actually standing on like a little crate to be high enough for the barrel. He kind of grins as you walk up. He goes, "This is my opponent?"
And as I'm walking up, I just want to say that I'm going to play this like super sheepishly. Like, I'm going to make myself seem like really dainty and weak and just not prepared for this at all going into it so that they think they don't have to try as hard.
Alright. That would be deception, so you're going to need to make a deception check.
Okay. Ooh. I'm better at performance. Okay. Deception.
FYI, I have rejoined. Like, I got back to y'all, by the way. If nobody noticed, I don't know.
Yeah, Tordek and Thorn notice Defiance kind of walk back up behind them.
Yeah.
Okay. Deception. Oh. Hello?
I didn't get... What was your roll?
I think he's rolling.
12.
Oh, 12? Yeah, so...
It's in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the chat. 12. So, he doesn't seem convinced at all. He's ready for you. So, strength check.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Well.
Yeah, so you lock arms with this burly dwarf, and he immediately pushes you down into stage 2. You want to try any
Down to
tactics?
I went down to level 2.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to see my deception and intimidation are the same thing. I'm good at performance and persuasion, not deception and intimidation. So
Well, think of a way you can use those.
Well, I thought maybe if I was like playing sheepishly, it'd be like I was acting, and
I mean,
maybe I could do performance instead of deception. But you said deception, so persuasion.
so how about you could pretend like maybe you're hurt a little bit with the performance?
There you go. Okay, that works. After he like pushes me down a little bit, we're like, oh, and like wince.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, come on.
He doesn't buy it, and you're at disadvantage.
This guy is just so
Nat
low.
20s. We'll get 2 nat 20s.
Oh, come on!
Yep.
11.
So he doesn't buy it. He kind of grins and winks at you and pushes you down till your knuckles touch the barrel, and you've been eliminated.
Yep. Yeah, okay. Ugh.
It was a good effort.
Yeah, okay.
You did good, Corey. You tried.
Defiance. Defiance, where did you go? I wanted to show you that I won the championship.
You won? Congratulations.
I won.
Wait, what did you win?
I won. And I get to meet the champion again tonight.
For another round?
We're going out tonight.
Going out? You met someone?
Yes. Yes, the champion.
Very
Oh.
happy for you, Thorn. I hope you have a good time.
There was champion.
That's true.
Yeah, yes, beautiful, absolutely stunning. Goliath, very strong. I was very impressed from the get-go.
What time of day is it?
It's like late morning.
Oh, okay, so we have like the whole day. Gotcha.
Yep.
Ooh, Defiance, if you could, I need your help with something.
Alright. What is it?
The gems that we found, from our adventures, both kinds, what do we do with these? You said when we got to a city, we need to, I forgot the word you said, but you find the value in them.
Yes, this is not really a city, and I don't think this is the right place to find out. I think it would be better to leave that for Great Gate Cross. They're much more...
So while you were walking around, you did see a couple of gem merchants.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm still saying that.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Oh, very, very well. Do you still need to go on that business trip meeting that you were talking about?
Well, yes, eventually. But could always have some fun first. I think there was a dagger throwing contest. Wasn't there?
You would
There
be
is.
great at, you would be great at that.
Thank you, Thorn. I certainly hope so. I want to find the dagger throwing contest.
It's pretty easy to find. This big long range with some hay barrels and hay bales set up, and people hucking daggers at them. There's a man standing there who seems to be in charge of it.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him and say, I'd like to enter the competition.
Oh, 1 gold entry fee, beat the top score of the day, and win the pot.
Alright, I'm gonna hand him a gold. And,
Step up to the bar and start your throws. And there's actually pre-set, like, 5 daggers for you to use.
yeah, that's what I was wondering. That sucks. So do I just do a,
Yep, so you're going to make attack rolls.
okay, cool. Aw, I don't...
Can me cheering her on give her advantage?
I know, like, I'm like, dang, and I'm
No.
like, do something. But
No.
it's okay, you can do it anyway. first throw is, oh yeah, it's a 23.
All right.
Are you gonna tell me what it did?
Just pretend it's a bad guy.
All right. So your first throw is bullseye.
Because I just look at the group to make sure they saw that.
Right.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the next one and oh shit! I rolled another 23.
That's another bullseye.
Let's go. I taught him how to do that.
I give Thor a look before I pick up the next one. Take a moment, looking at the ones, and oh shit! That's a 22.
Did you get no?
All right. It's not quite a bullseye, but it's real close.
Okay, that's fine. I don't even care.
Let's go.
And the fourth one. Oh my god, get back to the stage. Okay, my thing is broken. I just got another 23.
Is it 23?
That's another bullseye.
Let's go.
You have one throw left.
Yeah, I got 3, 22. My last one's gonna suck. Okay. And I swear I'm not using the +1 dagger, I'm using the regular dagger. This is, oh, yeah, it's a 13.
13. So that's like the outer ring. The man claps, goes, total score 40 points. You are the new champion. And he hands you a purse with 20 gold in it.
I'm just grinning, and I'm like, thank you, sir.
Aha! We should have come here sooner.
I don't even know if...
Kodak, anything you would like to try?
Is there axe throwing?
Yep, there's axe throwing. It's like right next to the dagger throwing, and it's the same rules. 1 gold buy-in, beat the top score, win the prize.
Alright. Give him a gold, get in there. Just a strength.
It's attack rolls.
Tackles.
Attack rolls with a throwing axe.
Alright. So then,
Got this.
25.
That's a bullseye.
We are getting good at this.
Well, I should hope so. We've been using our weapons quite enough lately.
18.
18. That's not... that's like the third ring.
Okay. 19.
Also in the third ring.
Okay. There's 5 axes?
Yep.
22.
22, just outside the bullseye.
24.
Bullseye!
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy... And the top... Your total score is 40 points. You are the new axe throwing champion. And he hands you a purse with 20 gold.
Thank you. Sir.
Nicely done, Tordek.
Thank you.
We are really good at this.
Yeah.
Well, most of us. And I look at Corey.
That's mean.
Oh,
Oh, that is me, but I'm absolutely doing it. Do we still have Megan?
I'm not sure.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Is
okay.
there like is there a magic shop in the area or anything like that can...
So there's no... I think I've mentioned this before. There's no real magic shops in this setting.
Right.
Okay.
Like, you can't just, like, buy and sell magic items.
Well,
They're somewhat rare.
Well, I mean, like someone who would be skilled in identifying or knowing what these wares are.
So there are several stalls that look like they are run by casters who sell their services. You see like the stereotypical fortune teller, and you see like an alchemist.
I will go to the fortune teller one.
Okay, so you see this dark-skinned woman sitting all wrapped up in like bright-colored scarves, and she has a crystal ball. Welcome.
Hello.
Would you like to know your future?
You can do that.
Of course.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. I know
Please
she's
don't get-
lying. Oh wow, I got a 6, but that's fine.
No, she seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
I would like to know my future.
Just 1 gold coin, and I will tell you your future.
I give her a gold coin.
Okay. She pockets it quickly, and she kind of waves her hands over the crystal, mumbling, and you see smoke billowing inside the crystal ball, and she peers into it. I see great tribulations in your future. Shadows of your past come to haunt you.
Funny, I don't think I have one of those. I don't have a past.
Everyone has a past. Don't be silly, Thorn.
I
else?
I do not.
What else do you see?
Seems hazy.
I glare at her.
She smiles. Would you like to know your future?
Ooh, divine. It's really cool. Give it a try.
I'll give it a try.
I'm gonna reluctantly hand her a gold, and I'm humoring Thorn.
Right. So she waves her hands over the ball again, and the smoke billows up, and she goes, I see. A circle of iron and black sand.
I'm staring at her, like, she looks a little bit shocked.
What does that mean, Divine?
Well, what does it mean? I ask her.
She peers closer. Someone is waiting for you. Someone you don't know who knows you.
Okay. I'm an idiot, but I just want to check out her, everything she's wearing a little bit more closely.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for something very specific, and you know what I'm looking for.
Make your perception check.
I thank you. I got a 12.
You don't see one.
Okay.
She's got lots of other ones, but you don't see what you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Anybody else?
I'll try it,
Okay.
but I'll
Give her. Okay.
Who wants to go first?
It's okay. You can go first.
All right. So she takes Tordek's gold and she waves her hands and she peers in. I see a fallen father, fire and iron, a beast of the depths.
okay.
She looks up and makes eye contact with you. He lives.
Who lives?
Just my father lives?
She nods.
After that. Oh. Wow.
I would like to meet him.
Yeah. Been a while. I don't know where he is. Yeah.
He's missing?
That's sad.
Yeah. I thought he was dead.
You didn't tell us your father was Miss O.
I'm like whispering to Tordak, like, how do you really think your father's dead?
He never came back home.
Okay. And Corey, you wanted to do this as well, right?
Yeah. I give her a gold.
Okay, she takes it, and she starts to wave her hands over the crystal ball again, and she peers into it, and then she gasps, sits back in her chair, and all of you see this black smoke raven come out of the crystal, and it cracks and shatters.
Does it like fly away or what?
It's literally just like a quick image, and then it's gone.
Okay.
Okay, you cut out a little bit, so just to make sure I didn't miss anything, I'm gonna recite to you what I heard. She waved her hand over the ball, and a black smoke raven came out, and the ball shattered.
You got it.
Okay, just making sure that's all that happened. I'm gonna sit there shocked and kind of look at her and be like,
She looks just as shocked as you are.
so what does that mean?
Don't know.
It seems there was some kind of malfunction with your crystal ball. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. How much?
She's just staring at Corey with like the look of like, holy crap.
Excuse me. What did you, what exactly did you see?
Darkness and death.
Corey's death?
I don't know.
I think we've had enough
Have you-
fun here.
Well,
Sorry.
no. I've never had this happen before.
Never.
And you just see darkness and death, no details.
The ball broke.
Were you certain that it was
Well,
Corey's
that
death?
unfortunately just leaves more questions than answers. But hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, the fortune teller has nothing to say.
I believe it's time for us to go. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you, Mum.
Yeah, she starts kind of sweeping up her pieces of her ball.
Um,
I'm gonna apologize and say thanks and walk out with them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna immediately walk out. Like I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
No, that's fine. You guys can start walking out. But I'm just going to the little pouch that I just got the 20 gold. I'm like still carrying that. So I'm gonna ask her. I'm like, that's very expensive. Your crystal ball.
She stares at it for a minute and then kind of shakes, as if shaking herself out of a trance. Oh, it's just glass, dear.
Could,
Oh, well,
could
all right then. Thank you for your service. And I just start walking away.
I try casting mending on her crystal ball?
Sure.
Oh shit, you can do that. That's a convenient.
So you
spell.
you cast your mending spell, and the ball is put back together.
There you go.
Wait, God, you fixed it.
She thanks you.
Ma'am, since your item is fixed, I need your help one more time. You said you can look at my future. What exactly can you do besides that? Can you look at my
Could try.
Do it. I'm somewhat empty in that area.
Okay, so she's... Sorry. She starts to cast again, and once again the smoke billows up in the ball, and she peers into it. I see a man and a child. You are the child. And she kind of pauses, looks up at you. Oh, it is not good.
What?
I can't make out details, but your childhood was not a happy one.
Is my father dead?
This man is not your father.
What is he?
I'm afraid that's all I can see.
The man that you saw, is it the same thing, that person that you saw happen to appear into my future as well, that's going to come back?
It is unclear, but possibly.
Thank you for your time. Thorn just gets up and just starts walking.
I'm gonna start walking after him. Thorn. You know what all that was about?
No, I don't know at all.
You don't know any strange men who might be about to appear in your life?
No more than you three.
That's what I tried. Do you think that she was telling the truth? That all those things that she said she saw were true?
I mean, she said my childhood was bad, but I don't feel bad. At all.
Well, if you don't remember it, that would explain why you wouldn't feel bad about it. Perhaps it's better that you don't remember it.
Right.
Where are Corey and
Of course.
Tordak? Are they like following us or?
I'm just kind of following along, spaced out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think we all just have like super big revelations. We're not in the best mindset right now.
I'm just gonna, when y'all stop talking, I'm just gonna say, I need to find animals. And then, John, is there like a petting zoo or like someone who sells animals, like pets and stuff like that? Is there somewhere around there that I can just go and like be with animals?
There's kind of a circusy kind of pavilion that has some animals.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go and look at the animals.
It has some like lions and bears and trained dogs and stuff.
Can you just like walk up to them?
Yeah. I mean, they're in cages. Except for the dogs.
Well, that's rude. Okay, I'm gonna go over and I think I like to shapeshift into a bear a lot. Let's go over to the bear.
They kind of sniff at you through the bars. One of them's wearing a tutu.
Oh, poor thing. Is there anyone that like deals in smaller animals? Like
No.
like a pet store.
No. Pet stores aren't really a thing here.
Hard to all my plans.
What were your plans?
I was joking.
I'm so confused.
Nope.
Wait, were you able to hear my question?
Yeah, I said there's no pet stores.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear anything. You cut out.
I
Oh,
feel
okay.
better. Talk to my owl.
Sure, I wouldn't mind holding your owl.
The outfit was this whole time. Oh my god. I didn't even remember it was there.
Okay, so the day is wearing on.
Yeah.
Is there like a fashion clothing area?
I mean, there's a few tailors.
I'll go there.
Okay.
To go with them.
Anything specific you're looking for?
I'm just gonna actually ask him about the cloak that I'm wearing because he just likes it. He just likes to know what is this thing.
Okay, so you walk into to one large like white tent, and you see a half elven man in there, and he looks and he goes, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Hello, friend. I was actually wondering, what did you tell me about this cloak here?
He walks over and starts to look at it. Oh, this is fabulous. This is very old design. Where did you get this?
We found it.
You found it? Where?
It was in a basement of a brewery.
Really? Beautiful stitching. I love the embroidery. This is peak Legation Empire wear right here.
Oh, Legation Empire. That's the older time, right?
That's right. They don't make them like this anymore, honey.
Oh, it does this really cool trick that I learned. And I do a pose, and does it do the same?
It does. As soon as you pose, it starts to billow out around you dramatically. And the half elf steps back. He goes, "Oh, that's amazing." What?
Yes, he's quite smitten with it.
Do that.
What did you say?
I said, do they all do this?
No, I thought I heard Marta say something or Megan say something.
I did, but it was inconsequential.
Okay. He goes, no, not all cloaks do that. That right there is a cloak of billowing.
What does that do?
Oh, they were all the rage back in the day, honey. You make a pose or say a command word, and they do that.
Did they do anything else?
No.
So all I have to say is, it'll just do whatever I say?
It's when you make a pose. You want to be dramatic.
Oh, I love it.
Like I said, they were all the rage back in the day, but they fell out of vogue.
Why's that?
They kept getting caught on things.
That would be a problem.
I tell you what, though, I would take that off your hands for 100 gold coins.
I think you...
Actually, I kind of like it.
Yes, I think he rather likes it.
Of course. Just thought I'd offer.
Well, thank you, friend. I wish you the best day.
Oh, and you as well, honey.
And I just leave.
Okay.
What other events are at the festival? Or is that mostly it? That we
There's also some roulette gambling.
Owen has no idea what that is, so I'm not going to try that.
Seriously? Him not knowing something is going to keep him from trying it?
I mean, he knows that he's strong, so he wanted to try the arm wrestling thing, but he didn't know what gambling is. Oh no.
So did Corey and Tordek just like,
Um,
were off doing something while we were in there, or?
I just figured we were following you around.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had done something else.
Yeah, no. Although I do want to try and find someone, if there's anyone who might be able to fashion a handle for the site.
Sure, you can look for.
Like,
You look around and there's the town blacksmith who actually has like a big forge and shop there. But again, much like back in Albit's, a small town blacksmith. You also find a couple of weapon merchants in amongst the festival. One is human, one is a dwarf.
do I get the sense of whether one of the weaponsmiths or the blacksmith would be better? Like, is there...
Well, like I said, the blacksmith is like a small town blacksmith. He's not skilled at making weapons.
Okay.
And to have him forge you something new is going to take a couple of weeks, probably.
Yeah.
You do see at the weaponsmiths, at the human one, he actually has scythes for sale.
Okay. But, so, okay, I'm gonna go over to him.
Okay. So he's like this kind of wiry guy.
I have a question for you.
I might have an answer for you.
So, I see that you're selling scythes.
Yep, scythe.
Yep. Is there a way that you could take one of their handles and put it on a scythe blade that I have?
I suppose it might be possible. Depends on the scythe blade.
I'm gonna take out the scythe blade.
Okay, so he kind of reaches out, asking permission to take it from you.
Of course, go ahead.
Yeah, so he takes it and he kind of examines it and goes, "That is some fine workmanship, but who put this stick on it?"
Like Larry Thorne.
I would say to, like, okay, yeah, we just left the stick on it. So, hey, sorry. We didn't have any other way to try it. We can just take that off. And I undo the string and, like, take the stick out.
He kind of nods and looks at the blade and goes, "Well, I could fashion you a proper handle. Cost you 25 gold."
Ooh, do I want to do that?
Yes.
Well, I have 30 gold, so... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
All right, so you give him the 25?
Yeah, well, first, how long would it take him?
Oh, a couple hours?
How long? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Couple hours.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
So he takes the gold and stashes it under his counter. He goes, "All right, well, come back in a couple hours. I'll have it ready for you."
Alright, thank you. And I head back to the group.
I saw he took the stick off. What's he doing with it?
Alright, what do you want to do now?
He's going to put a better stick on it, Thorn.
Oh.
Keep it simple. What time of day is it now?
It's past noon. So at this point, Thorn, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, oh.
When you turn and look, it is Anathy.
Anathy, hi.
She smiles. "Hello, Thorn. I was hoping we could get that drink."
Yes. Friends, this is Anathy, the one that I was telling you about.
She looks around at the group. "You're all welcome to join us as well."
Awesome. Let's go. I could go for a drink.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. She leads you guys through the festival to a wineman's stall, and gets you guys a table and gets a nice tall bottle of wine and pours glasses all around and sits down. Goes, "So Thorn, what clan are you from?"
I don't have one.
She looks a little surprised. "You don't have one?"
My situation is complicated.
She nods. "I see."
Sorry, I totally spaced out there for a second. Or did we follow them, or?
You spaced out.
Oh, I did. I legit did. I was distracted by something.
Yes, you're all sitting in a wineman's stall.
I don't necessarily remember my clan.
I see. That's unfortunate. So, where do you come from?
I don't know that either.
I see.
Very forgetful.
Well, I
As
am...
devised a look.
She goes, "I am chiefess... Sorry, I am chiefess of the Catho clan. We are in the Dawnspire Mountains."
I believe I studied that area before. I've read about them. I can remember certain things about my heritage, about Goliath heritage, and customs. I don't know about my own clan, if that makes sense.
She nods understandingly. "I came here hoping to find some aid. My clan's been having troubles."
Meaning?
Meaning, members of my clan have been disappearing.
I will do whatever I can to help, of course.
She gets the big smile on her face. "I was so hoping you would say that."
Yes, of course.
"I would ask that you travel with me back to my village."
I just kind of look at the group. Is that okay?
Where is the village?
In the Dawnspire Mountains.
How far away is that?
It would take a week for us to get there.
Where is that geographically? Like, do we know on the map where that is?
Hold on a second. I
I
forgot.
don't remember that.
I forgot that I only gave Noah the map that has the mountains named on it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on a second. Do, 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 do. There you go. Look over and above.
In where?
In above VTT.
That's where I thought. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of where I was thinking it was. Okay. Oh, actually, no. I was just picking up my geography wrong.
I'd still look in the group. Is it alright if we go? It's not often I get to meet one of my people.
So if you need to head off, but I look at like Corey and Shordeck.
Could go, right?
Yeah, that's
Anathy looks at the rest of you. I would most appreciate all of your help if you're willing to come.
I don't know if I can do, like, an insight check or what. I just want to see if she seems sus at all.
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
Okay. Not any specific, like, things that she said, just, like, in general, I want to see if she seems trustworthy or anything, or...
Sure.
I got a 17 on insight.
And she seems genuine to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes, I believe we are in agreement. We will gladly come with you.
Well, right now?
Well, the sooner we set out, the better. Did you have business?
I'm
Yes,
kind of waiting on something.
I think most of us, at least half of us, would be delayed.
I
Tori
could.
and I, at the very least.
Well, I can wait a day or two if you need it.
Of course, we will leave as quick as possible, but I believe my friends here have business here for the moment.
And you would stay here while there's people missing?
The people have gone missing for slowly over the course of the last year and a half. A few days won't make much difference.
I see. But I'm very sorry to hear that it's been happening.
I believe I may know where they're being taken, but I need people to help me get them back.
Where do you think
Do
they're
you
being...
know...
Sorry.
There we go. We all asked the same question.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Great minds think alike.
There's a valley in the mountains with an old ruin in it. I believe that's where they're being taken.
Why do you think
Do
that?
you know by what or whom?
No. I only know that my scouts have seen Goliath in the area and recognized a few.
Well, if you give us some time, we will leave with you when possible.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I would be ready in the morning. I don't know about Defiance.
Nobody knows about Defiance. Even Defiance.
Defiance rug.
Tordak, are you ready?
Marta's having an internal debate.
Yeah, I'm alright. Help more people.
Debate is an interesting term for it, but yeah.
Left-hander would...
Oh,
All eyes are on Defiance.
Eric, you cut out. You started to say something about Lathander.
So
I-
Left-hander would approve.
I heard him just fine.
Oh, I didn't know he cut out for me. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
As I said, all eyes are on Defiance.
Are they really? Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were waiting for me.
Everybody else has agreed to go.
Oh, well, yes. Probably help out, but yes, I have something to take care of here first. So
Was
it
it-
might be a
Alright,
day or
it's
so.
decided.
Of course, I wouldn't keep you from your tasks, though I can only wait a day.
That's fine. How will we find you?
I will find you.
She found me before, so I think she can.
You're not hard to miss, Thorn.
I think it's the cape.
I don't think you should ever take it off.
I'm so glad Thorn ended up with the cape.
I mean, who else would take it? Come on. Anything. So we're going to be staying the night here. You know what sort of accommodations there are in this town?
Sorry, I was having a coughing fit. What did you say?
I just asked her if she basically knew where we could stay the night.
Oh, okay.
She's been here longer than we have.
I believe all the local inns are full for the festival.
Of course.
There's nowhere else to stay.
Go do your thing. Yeah.
Don't mind me as I die.
Please don't die.
Try not to. I don't know why this is... I haven't coughed like all day. Now all of a sudden I'm getting like a bunch of coughing fits.
That's fine.
So-
I'm just gonna tell her. I'm gonna ask her, like, but they do have inns at least where we could get a meal, get a drink.
I believe the Greenbrier may have room to eat, but most of them are full for the festival. I believe some of the farmers have begun renting out barn space.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, I suppose we could do that. Where would we find said farmers?
I can speak to some if you'd like.
We would very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
I follow her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so she finishes her wine in one big gulp, and stands up from the table and walks off, and she finds a farmer and speaks to them on your behalf and arranges for you to sleep in his barn for the night.
Was there any talk of then like money?
She pays for you.
Oh, she's so
And she turns to Thorn. I will see you in the morning then. Hopefully your businesses will be concluded by then.
Oh, before it gets nighttime, I'll go back and check with the weaponsmith.
Yep. So when you return, he is waiting for you, and he pulls out your scythe, and it has probably not the fanciest handle you've ever seen, but it's a nice solid steel handle has been attached to the blade.
Steel. Okay.
Yep. So it will now function as a normal scythe in combat,
Awesome.
and it may have a few other tricks that you haven't discovered yet.
Oh Lord.
I'm ready. I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
Hey, we have an identify scroll. Could we do that on the site and know? Because it would tell us everything about it, correct?
It would tell you everything about the blade. They may have more properties once you get the proper handle back for it.
I would save it.
Okay, never mind.
So unless there's anything else you guys want to do,
I wanna.
You see Thorn laying down.
Laying
just
down?
looking at the ceiling, thinking.
Are we at? Wait, where are we then?
We find-
Are
That's
I assume you guys go to the barn.
okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Cool.
Yeah, I'm at the barn.
So you find that there's actually like a few other travelers who are also sleeping here.
How close, like, are we to them? Like, is it really crowded or?
It's not super crowded, but there's a few people here.
I'm just wondering if we're like talking. Will we like everybody else hear us and that sort of thing?
Most of them are asleep or just clearly not paying attention to your group.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What is it later in the day now?
Yeah, it's like evening.
Okay, yeah. Like I'm gonna. It's not like completely dark though, is it?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say to the group, like, so, you all had fun today at the festival?
This was the most fun I've had since I can remember.
I had a lot of fun with the dagger throwing contest. Sorry you didn't get to win anything at the arm wrestling contest.
It's fine. It was just for fun.
At least you got a handle for your blade there.
Yeah, I can use it now, and I don't know. It seems to be just like a regular size, but I mean it's pretty cool. So maybe I'll use it next time we fight something.
Looking forward to it.
Do you expect to be fighting a lot more things, all of us together?
Well, I figured we did kind of just fight a bunch of stuff in like 7 or 8 days in a row or something like that, and I didn't plan on splitting up with the group. And considering that there's something taking Goliath, I figure we're probably gonna do some fighting.
And John, they're like everyone else there is like asleep or not within range of hearing us talk.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I interrupted Eric.
Defiance, I mean, this business that you have, did you plan on leaving?
And I wasn't planning on it necessarily. It's a little bit uncertain. And I didn't want to mislead you all into thinking that I could necessarily accompany you. It really just depends.
This is the most awkward conversation.
This is, okay?
What are you talking about, Defiance?
You didn't meet the person that you needed to meet when you left earlier today when Thorn was arm wrestling?
No, I had to go to the bathroom, Corey.
I mean, you were gone for a while, and I just assumed that you were going to meet that person you told us about.
Didn't find anyone.
You were just gonna drag this out, huh?
I'm sorry, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to talk.
Well, I would heavily enjoy you to come with us, helping us figure out this Goliath problem.
I would love to help. But I don't know how my own business will turn out, I guess you could say.
So,
What exactly is this business?
yeah. Didn't you say you do you even know who you're meeting?
Not exactly.
Well, that makes it kind of difficult.
You have no idea. But I was... Go ahead.
Ian, how many more days are in the festival?
2.
I was just gonna ask, like, Defiance, are you picking something up? Are you delivering something? What is the business?
I suppose you could say I was sort of just told to come here. And I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, could turn out a couple of different ways. I'm still kind of trying to find whoever I'm supposed to be meeting.
Is this a dangerous mission? We will, of course, accompany you.
Well, everything's dangerous to a certain extent, but I don't think if you accompany me, I don't want you needn't get in trouble for anything.
So what you're doing is illegal?
Well, John, stop laughing.
I mean, why would we get in trouble?
Well, suppose there were illegal activities that occurred? Yes.
Like, what?
Like a death?
A death? people the last 6 days in a row.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
We killed Thorn. We killed things, not people.
Precisely.
No, it's Ellie and Everett who were killing people.
Huh?
Did they really?
The what?
Ellie and Everett killing people. Dead?
Technically, no.
They're not people. They're creatures.
Racist!
They are intelligent beings.
There's that racism again.
So racist.
Well, would you? Okay. They're
Defiance.
creatures. They're called fey creatures. They're evil. They're not.
Defiant. The
Yeah, I'm
question
listening,
at
sorry.
hand is, do you feel safe meeting this person by yourself?
He has nothing to do with it, Thorn. I have to meet this person.
Will they kill you if you don't?
They can try.
Well, that's quite possible. I don't know. I just think it would be worse if they had to find me rather than I find them. Hence why I came here.
And you can't just tell us. You know, we might be able to help you.
Well, you just said there's a very large difference between killing a creature versus killing a person.
Yes.
I think I can do both.
Please don't.
I mean, they're bad people, and some people deserve to die if they're doing bad things. But I wouldn't go around like killing innocent people.
Did you kill an innocent
Yes. Did you
person?
kill someone, or do they want you to kill someone?
I'm like super frustrated right now. And it's... God, you're not. I'm trying not to laugh. Sorry.
Oh, goodness.
No, I haven't killed anyone, but I have been accused of killing someone, which is just
What?
as bad.
Why do they think you killed someone?
Well, I sort of left rather abruptly. I don't know. Go ahead.
I can see how that would be suspicious, but that alone does not warrant someone thinking you killed someone.
Well, I may also have had motive.
Who was this individual?
Someone I knew back in Califay. A fairly well-respected merchant, and I had a business relationship with him. I ended that relationship and left Califay. And apparently, sometime after I left, he was murdered.
Well then,
But you weren't there.
You could be
They
involved.
have no reason to believe.
That doesn't really matter, Thorn. Being accused alone is quite enough.
Is it just one person here looking for you?
Well, it may be one person, but I don't
and
know.
why
It may
did
be
they
more
tell
than...
you to come here?
What was that? I didn't hear you.
No, why did they tell you to come here? Are they like blackmailing you?
What does that mean?
That's not a very nice word, but it was either this or wait for them to find me, so I suppose you could say that.
Well, if you'd like our help, well, we will help you. We just were
Of
very
course.
confused.
This isn't the sort of thing you know, bite at as a bear, or throw rocks at, or use a crossbow against. You
It
can't
seems
just
to
go
work
around
for you
killing.
very well.
What'd you
I
say?
have,
I said it seems to work for me very well.
But these people, they won't take kindly if you kill them. Trust me.
but what if they don't know
Don't know what.
that we killed them?
No, that would be a very bad idea.
You know, would suspect an innocent owl flying by and they died.
You can do that.
You didn't. How does an owl kill someone anyway?
Inflict wounds. 4 die 10.
I've never heard of an owl drive by.
He just came up with it.
But my point is, I have to meet someone here. I'm still trying to figure out who that is. And whatever happens, happens. But I'd rather not involve you all if possible. I don't know that they'll take... I don't know that it would be safe for you.
Defiance, if I may. In the last week, we have been attacked by goblins, bullywugs, spiders, and everything in between.
Yes.
Nothing has been safe for us
Gods,
since we've known each other.
gods have been on our side so far.
Yes, they have. You, Todek, have been especially helpful in keeping me alive this past week or so.
It's not.
And Corey, you became a spider despite your apparent fear of them. And Thorn, you're very good at throwing rocks.
Thank you.
And this little group has been doing great things, helping a lot of people. I would hate to see it come to an end.
Why do you think it would come to an end?
I just want to be cautious. I don't think barreling in anywhere, ready for a fight, is a good idea.
But I'm always ready for a fight.
Yes, that's the problem, Thorn. You're always ready for a fight, and not everything can be fixed by killing things. Listen,
What will fix this?
I have to find who I have to meet tomorrow, and then it'll be done. And that'll be that. And one way or another, we could then head off to, where was that name of that place? Don't Spire Mountains. After that.
Does she expect us to leave in the morning or tomorrow night?
She said she would come find you in the morning. She doesn't necessarily expect you to leave that morning. She said she could wait a day.
So, like,
Well,
we can...
do you need to find them tonight?
I don't know, DM, do I need to find him tonight?
I don't know, Defiance. Do you need to find them tonight?
I know. What's, how late is it now? It's probably, like, really
There's
late.
still some light outside.
Okay. As long as the festival ends, but go ahead.
What if we all look? What if we all help you look for whatever you're looking for?
Okay, let's just clarify. She knows where they are.
Oh,
Oh. Well,
Defiance. We can just go there.
yeah.
If you all really want to, but I don't know. If you all want to, I can't stop you.
No, you actually cannot stop me. So no.
I'm
no.
well aware of that.
What about what about this? What about this? Is it like a building that you're meeting them at? Is it in the middle of nowhere? Like, what is the setting?
Do you remember when we first came to town?
Yes.
And there was this giant lizard sort of creature. Had a tent on its back.
Yeah.
I want to ride that thing.
That would not be a good idea, Thorn. But that is from the Caliphate, and I believe that whoever I need to meet is inside of it.
Ew, you had to touch all of its body parts inside of it.
Inside the tent, Thorn.
Oh, on top.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Well, how about this? How about I turn into a tiny spider, and you have me in your pocket, and then you go in, and Thorn and Tordex stay outside, and then if things get shitty, I come out of your pocket, turn into a bear, and that's the sign for them to come in.
Negative. My owl flyby. Watch you guys.
He's determined to get some use out of that owl.
He really wants to use that owl.
Slowly I can see out of it, but then I can't see around me. But
I wish there was a way that I could be there, but I think I would stand out. Possibly.
I very much think you would.
That's why I'm saying y'all stay outside of the tent, because I can turn into a teeny tiny spider and not be noticed.
Is there a way Corey, we've never actually tried this. Is there any way you can turn me into something else?
No, unfortunately not. It's just me. It's just an ability I have.
So
I will.
Corey would go with me, and you all would just kind of wait for her to turn into a bear.
Or it's like scream now, or I would get some kind of sign.
turn
Alright.
into a giant bear.
That would definitely
As opposed to a tiny bear.
Wait, I forgot. I can do
tiny
this.
bear.
Oh my
Could you
god.
just imagine like a tiny quarter-sized bear?
No.
Like roll intimidation as a tiny bear. But yes, that
Wait, I can use my beast sense, and I can see and hear whatever Corey hears.
as long as you
There we
waited
go.
for her signal. Well,
Yeah, I wouldn't go immediately. I would just know if I saw something that looks pretty bad. I would then arrive.
Wait for my signal. Yeah, I agree. Let's do it.
alright. Now?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
What better time than the cover of
Right.
night?
Alright. So I guess we're leaving then.
Okay.
To a spider. Wait, hang on. I can only do it for an hour.
Yeah, I was wondering
I'll
about
do
that.
it right before we get there.
Okay.
And just don't be in there longer than an hour.
Mid conversation, Corey just pops out of her pocket.
Yeah, I don't know where you're gonna be on me, but
2 hours now.
wait, what?
I can stay in B shape for 2 hours now. I guess I got that when I leveled up.
That's cool.
So don't stay in there for more than 2 hours.
Understood. While we're on the way over there at some point, well, I'll just message you, John. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, gonna go up to that little tent, the lizard thing with the tent again.
Yep. And the same two big half-orc guards are outside.
Before we
And-
get into the guard's view, I turn into a spider.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would make sure she was
And I
doing
use
that.
beast sense on Corey as she's the spider.
Okay.
Saved by Thorn.
How far are you guys? Where are you guys gonna be? I'm just curious.
Well, I think they need to be far enough away that the guards don't suspect they're with you.
Yeah, maybe like just down an alley or something. I don't know. Whatever. But
So at this hour, there's lots of like dancing and people playing instruments and drinking.
We can mix it to the crowd. It is a festival after all.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to the guards and just wave at them and say, "Hello again."
One of them kind of turns and looks at you and reaches down and pulls open the flap of the tent.
And I walk in. Or climb up, really.
Yep,
I
you
guess.
step inside, you have to climb up
Yeah.
a rope ladder up to the side,
Yep.
which leads to this big, like, wooden platform that's on this lizard's back, covered by the tent.
Okay.
And when you get to the top, you find that it has been arranged as sort of a tavern. There's several tables with people eating and drinking and talking, and you notice that a good majority of them are tiefling. And they all kind of, a few of them turn and look at you as you get to the top.
Okay. Does anyone say anything to me, or?
They're all, like, a few of them are just kind of watching you.
Okay. I'm gonna say, "Hello. I believe I was summoned." I just wave at them.
Okay.
I have a... Yeah, go ahead.
So, serving girl walks over to you. Your name?
I give her a look and I say, "Defiance."
She kind of levels a gaze at you. Your name?
Defiance.
Sorry?
Belsias.
She nods. Follow me. And she leads you through the tables over to a tiefling woman who looks very professional, very well put together, who is sitting by herself. And she looks up as you approach. Ah, Vilsias. Welcome. Please have a seat.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm just like staring at her the whole time.
Okay. And she folds her hands on the table. Do you know why you're here?
Yeah. Does she? And I want to know, like, is she wearing?
Yes.
Ring or, okay, cool. I mean, I would be sizing up everyone, to be honest.
Everyone,
As I'm.
all the tieflings in here are wearing them.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you know why you're here? Did Voss inform you?
He did. Your Chikov found me easily enough.
Wonderful. So, you know you stand accused of murder.
I'm aware of that. Are you aware that I have not committed any murder?
That is not for me to decide. You are here to meet your accuser. And she turns and gestures behind her. And a familiar Nazumi steps out. You know him immediately.
I do.
He looks at you and he goes, "Hello, little mouse."
Hello, old scroll.
And the female tiefling looks back at you. Skrull claims that you murdered your owner before making your escape.
He does claim that? I'm glaring at Skrull.
He does.
What would make him say that?
We're not here to examine the evidence. We are simply here to inform you of the charges, and that you have been requested to appear before the Iron Circle, back in Sabai.
I don't suppose this is a friendly request.
Of course it's friendly, but it is mandatory. Know that we do not care that you escaped. We do not care that you fled. We only care that you killed an associate.
And I think you'll find it quite interesting then when you realize that I didn't.
It's
Learn
funny
shit
you
on
should say such things. There is one amongst us who would stand in your defense.
Really?
Indeed. She turns and gestures again, and a dark-skinned tiefling girl walks up. You don't recognize her.
Okay.
You don't know who she is, but she smiles at you. Hello, sister.
Sister?
She nods.
Is this some kind of... Why would you call me that?
Because we are sisters.
In what way?
In the only way that matters. Our mother is the same. You were sold when you were very young.
And you weren't?
I was, but I was sold to the Iron Circle.
Well, it seems we have that in common, apparently.
She laughs. So it would seem.
And I turn back to the original tiefling and I say, is there a specific timetable on this?
You have 1 month to appear in Sabai. After that, we send people to collect you.
You understand that Sabai is quite a ways from here.
Then you'd best begin your journey.
I'm gonna nod at her and... Is that all then?
I believe so for now.
Of course.
And
Before I head out, might I have the pleasure of your name?
which one are you asking?
I'm asking the first one who I sat down with.
Of course. Which name would you like?
And I grin and say, preferably all of them.
Of course. You may call me Yalia, or Blade.
And I turn to the other girl and I say, and you?
Oh, Vane.
How do you spell that? I just didn't know if I heard you right. Is Skrull still standing there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure to meet both of you. I'm looking at the tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at Skrull, and I say, it was, you know, I used to like you. And then I just turn and walk away, as long as nobody stops me.
Okay, you get almost to the ladder when Vane comes up and puts a hand on your shoulder. Don't worry, sister. I know you're innocent.
I look at the hand on my shoulder, and I you know what? Insight check.
Go for it. What are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to determine if she seems sus at all, or if she's lying about that specifically. I mean,
Okay.
But I got a 21. Does she seem genuine?
She seems absolutely 100% genuine.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna just say, thank you. I look forward to seeing you again.
It will be quite the reunion.
And then I'm gonna exit the tent.
All right. You climb down the ladder. Nobody stops you. You exit the tent.
I book it to wherever Thorn and Fordek are.
You just see Thorn's jaw is like on the floor. Like, what? What?
I'm so sorry. Thorn, did you see all that?
I heard and saw whatever she saw.
Is Corey
So-
unwild shape or is she still spider?
Yeah, once we're away from the guards and they can't see us, I'll unwild shape.
Hey,
First off, your name isn't Defiance.
Wait, what?
no. Thorn? That is... Defiance is who I am. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right. I think it's getting late. I think we should head back. And he looks like Wheezy, honestly, at this point.
Is it?
Thorn's just shocked.
Must be the beer, Thorn.
Did you,
Yeah.
Dawn, did you tell Tordek everything you saw?
Oh yeah, I definitely did.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't want.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I definitely did.
I figured. Okay. I'm just
Thorn's
walking
just
back
been
in
super
silence.
Quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't want to quiet the entire walk there.
So when you get back, by the time you get back, it's full dark, stars out. Everybody else in the barn is asleep.
Well, would you be able to come with us to help the Goliath? How far away is this place that they want you to go?
In the Caliphate, it's quite far.
Well, the dog spiders are right next to Caliphate. If I'm looking at the right.
Nope, they're not. John, exactly how long would I estimate just a straight travel from Valero to Sabai? How long would it take? Like,
So,
if we were just normal pace traveling, but not really
so
stopping.
normal pace traveling, following the roads.
Yeah.
Following the roads is probably going to take you a month and a half, because you'll have to go down through Arthenhall, through Tromana, pass over the mountains into the wildlands, and then up into the Ivy Triangle.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I'm looking up the Dawnspire Mountains now. It's like right next door.
Nope, definitely way
No, because
east of.
if they're talking about that triangle that's outlined right next to the barrier mountains between the Cragspire Mountains and the barrier
You guys
mountains.
didn't read your stuff, did you? No, it's fine. It's fine. It was in the original stuff that John sent us. But
Yeah, it's in the Gazetteer.
yeah, that one.
I see it.
You can always ask me questions if you're like curious about geography, because I know the area. But anyway. So
Well,
what was?
so we went to the Dawnspire and then cut through Tel Kashar. How long would it take?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So if you were to cut through the Dawnspire, cut across Tel Kishar, and then into Caliphate, it would take you a little less than a month. Here's the thing, as Corey knows, outsiders aren't exactly welcome in Telkishar.
Well,
But
that's
I'm
one of
from
the issues.
Telkishar.
Yeah, you are. Your companions are not.
Well, yeah, I know, but if they know me and I vouch for them...
I'm just letting you know that what the deal is.
No, yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, okay, being from Telkishar, would I know that, like, if I brought them to Telkishar and I talked to whoever I needed to talk to and vouched for them and told them that, you know, we won't do anything and I'll take full responsibility for my party members, would they let us pass through?
So, it's a possibility, but you cannot say for sure. Because, as you know, Fae are fickle.
Yep.
Trust me, we know
And
that.
how long would it take us if we went, like, across the lake?
The Inner Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you went through the Dawnspire and cut across the Inner Sea instead, it would honestly take you roughly the same amount as if you crossed straight through Telkishar, give or take like a few days.
But it would be easier to do that than to try and convince them to let them through Telkishar.
Yes, but you would have to find a boat to get across from the foothills of the Dawnspire Mountains.
Okay. And that's exactly in the opposite direction of where we were going to go in order to find the library.
I mean, you can find libraries in any city.
Well, yeah, I know, but there was like to find the information that we were all looking for, you said we would need to go to like a major city.
Yeah, every place marked on the map is a major city.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Like, any of them would have libraries. Except
Gotcha.
possibly Grimcrest and Blode.
So, realistically speaking, could she travel with us to the Dawnspire Mountains? So, and do this quest with us, and then we make our way over to the Triangle with her?
Absolutely.
Okay, and is the Goliath camp in the in the bottom, like next to the Inner Sea, or is it at the top, away from the Inner Sea?
It's in the mountains. You don't know exactly where it is.
Because if it's up, that's further away. But if it's like, if we're already traveling to the southern...
You guys are literally, like, on the northern spur of the mountains right now. Like, you can't go any further north than where you guys are.
Yeah, just on the general map at the very top of Arthenhall where the mountains are coming to the right, you know, towards Gatecross, we're pretty much at that edge of the mountains.
Gotcha.
That's where
Yeah,
Ilthoria
and
is.
you guys are going to have to travel a week into the mountains to get to the Goliath village.
Gotcha.
So, either way, you'll be traveling toward her destination.
Okay.
So
Well,
I just
then,
feels too bad.
we have... is this something that she needs to go into alone, or can we go with her?
You don't know any more details than what you heard in the meeting.
Well, we can travel with you at least. And see what happens from there.
Corey,
Yes.
you did hear the part where I will be essentially on trial for murder, correct?
Well, yeah. Which is why I asked if we could be there. It's not like you're gonna fight people, necessarily. Could fight people. I don't know.
That would not be a good idea.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. But I mean, we could go with you and be like moral support. Unless you wanted to go alone. I mean, I do not want to impose on your business, but if you'd like us, I don't think any of us have a problem traveling with you.
My eyes looks like really, really tired right now, and I'm gonna say, Corey, tired. Could we discuss this in the morning?
Yeah, of course.
And Thorn already went to sleep, right?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so to Corey and Tordek, I'm gonna say, and you both understand that this is not something that you all should advertise.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. And I'm gonna turn in.
Right.
I go to sleep as well.
Same.
And I think we'll call it there for the night.